I'm going vertical tonight because my phone is being ridiculous. Met should be here relatively soon, but I figured it's kind of pointless to keep fighting with my phone if it's not going to work. So here we are. I'm vertical, like the blinds. How's everybody doing tonight? It's been a shit week. It's been a shit couple weeks actually. Um, Yo, all right, Metz is here. What's up? Yep, I just started. How we doing? Yeah, I get my phone to go horizontal, no matter what I try. So we're going vertical.
We didn't mess with the settings or anything?
Mm-hmm. I did all of that, and it just is not functioning. How you doing?
Hello.
So you'll get in here when you get it settled, and we'll go from there. How you doing? All right?
Yeah, everything catches on this fucking shirt.
Oh. Why was it shitty? It's just shitty. Just shitty. He's been screaming for like the last hour out there. Yeah.
Hello,
Hop
friends.
in. You're here.
I am here.
Yes. What's going on? Yeah, I tried a couple different times to go live, and it just was not.
It was not happening.
Was not happening. So here we are.
I'm gonna get some water.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Nice legs. Talking to me. I'm Metz's friend. Yes, you are.
What's up?
Someone said I'm Metz's friend.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Everyone is our friends. Well, coworker.
I'm Metz's friend. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh wait, that might be someone. I think I mentioned her. I can't remember.
Okay.
But she's new. She works with us as well. She used to be Joseph's childhood friend.
Oh, okay. All right. I can't imagine Joseph ever being a child. I just thought he was a giant baby. He pulled up in front of my work, and I'm like, dude. And he's like, what? And I was like, you got pubes all over your face.
Hey, he's been working on that mustache for a while.
I know, but it's just like, can we get him like some filler for it? Like.
For the mustache? The beard?
Yeah, the beard.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know?
Our family's always been not great at growing facial hair.
Yeah, like if we can get him like a comb over for it or something.
I think the mustache looks good though.
No, the mustache is fine. It's the beard.
Yeah.
That like we can get him like one of those fake beards that like guys, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we are.
Let me open up the chat. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm a little subdued. I did not sleep much this weekend.
Me either.
For like a really good reason.
Oh, okay.
Like your reason. So.
Yes.
Cool. Sorry.
Always good to have a good reason.
Yeah, no, this was fun. So this weekend, another wrestling school came up from Florida, and
cool.
We got trained by their coach for a day, which was fucking awesome. Shout out to House of Champions, specifically Coach Keikawa. They were awesome. It culminated in us having a school versus school show.
Oh, cool.
Okay, it's this one. Geez, my legs. A school versus school show. That went just super well. Where the fuck? How can I not see the chat? There we go. Live chat on, please. Can I look at it?
No.
No, it's set up like that's weird.
Oh no.
Because it's vertical, it's set up like Instagram Live. What up, G? New what was shitty? Oh, any updates to your blog? Oh, it's novella. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was correct then. Men's friend, coworker. Yeah. Yes, Newt. Nice legs.
I'm your friend from work.
Have you met Jason Patrick before? Who's that?
Jason Patrick from the Lost Boys?
You're not wrong. He's always been a big dork. Oh, Joseph?
Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I saw RKN yesterday. You are still not spelling their name correctly. Unless you live... Where the fuck are they from again? Like Iowa or something? Unless you live...
Could be from Iowa.
If you did see them, that's fine. I don't care. I'm sorry. They blocked me and I just kind of... I was annoyed about it for a little bit. I just don't care anymore. I forget about them. The only time that it upset me again was when I found their fucking lancets on my floor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A random dude on Friday
oh my God.
was like, "Hey, did I see you at my job? And I'm like, no. And I'm like, how the fuck is this person finding me?
Yeah.
And it's not like a bad person. It's like
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
I'm friends with. Well, acquaintances with. But I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't want people to find me.
Right. How are you, Newton Metzos? Thinking about you guys. We're doing. I'm just tired. That's all. I did get a lot of sleep today, but the residual.
The buzz.
Yep.
Last night I got home at 7, and I literally was out cold until 5 o'clock in the morning. When I have to tell you a very interesting story.
Okay, I'll get settled in while you talk.
Yeah, so I fell asleep because, again, I left my house Friday morning at 8 a.m. for work, and I did not return to my house until, let's see, got done Sunday night. What's today?
It is Monday.
Today's Monday. So I left my house Friday at 8 a.m. I returned to my house Sunday at 7 p.m.
Jesus, dude.
I did not sleep at all. So last night, get home, crash. I start getting, my phone starts buzzing, and I'm just ignoring it because it's a lot of, sometimes, most of the time, it's the same people sending me shit on Instagram and stuff like that, and I'm just like, it's fine.
Half of whom you should probably block.
Yeah. But it was a person whose name was familiar, but they didn't look familiar to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had sent me a follow on Instagram, and they were like, do you remember me? Blah, blah, blah. My sister used to work at the theater. Okay.
That narrows it down a little bit.
What are you up to right now? Sleeping. I was working. Oh, can I come over? What? Huh? Yeah, can I come over and we could, drink and stuff like that? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I remember you, but I don't,
I vaguely remember you, but...
I mean, I remember this person.
Yeah.
But it was like, yeah, I always thought you were handsome. And I'm like, all right. And they were like, I walk dogs now for a living. And I went, okay. I was like, is everything all right? Are you under duress?
Yeah, are you under duress?
And then, I fell back asleep, and then it started texting again, and it became, sexual.
Oh.
And I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, well, I don't know what is going on here.
Yeah.
So I checked the person's thing to see if they were crazy or whatever. So I sent back and I was just like, hey, I don't know you that way, is everything okay? Do you need me to call your sister? And they were like, no, I thought you were fun. And I was nope. And then today
nope.
And then today it was I got messages while I was at work, and it was oh, was that weird? I don't have to do that again. And I was like, yeah. Baby, don't. That is weird. It was another manager's sister. The other manager there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I think so.
We only had one female manager.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And her sister...
That's not true, we had two.
Who was the second?
Well, Lana, but...
yeah. Okay, yeah, I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot you worked with Lana, that's why.
I did, yes.
So, yeah, it was super weird, and her sister, I'm not saying it's a bad way, but, gained a lot of weight, so I didn't recognize her.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like, what a weird thing, because this isn't, the last time I saw this person or talked to this person,
mm-hmm.
Do you remember when Jared left all of your paychecks, in the box office, out in the open?
Yeah. So
when her sister came to my old apartment in Horsham to get paychecks, and that was, God, that was, when was that,
that had to be,
not even springtime yet.
Yeah.
So that was 2020?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's the last
those were last paychecks. Oh my God.
That was the last time I had any interaction with this person. So that was super weird to wake up to at 5 a.m. And then I'm thinking to myself, am I, maybe she's got a boyfriend and, somebody's fucking with me or something like that. And but I was just I wasn't following this person. I didn't know this person. Yeah. So, that was, my night. And I was like, what the fucking fuck, man?
That is super weird.
Yeah. I like when people just send pictures of parts of their face.
Oh, that's what I do. All my Snapchats are like this.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of my Snapchats looks like this.
So yeah, so I didn't follow through with that, you know. It was weird.
Also, we're streaming. Hop in.
Yeah, right? Quit monopolizing my co-host.
I can always drag Paul in here. I can't promise that he'll message in the chat, but...
What a son of a bitch.
Hey fellers, how's the haps? And shame about people not watching Furiosa, but I hope it picks up. Same. I didn't know it was out yet.
I knew it was out.
following
I haven't
movies
had
anymore.
time. I'm looking forward to it. I might go Thursday because I get paid on hopefully tomorrow. Yeah.
I am curious why you're streaming. Oh fuck, where the? I am. Please never stream vertical again. I hate this.
I know. Well, I can't get it to do the right thing.
I know.
Like, see?
Yeah. Location is What happens when? Hold on. I'm gonna watch the playback and see. Never stream.
Well, my
my
camera.
necklaces. That's what.
My camera won't even let it happen because we're streaming.
I'm seeing what happened. It still shows it, but it's not
But
gonna.
it's yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm curious why you're streaming. If there's any reason to begin with. We stream every week.
Yeah.
I thought I mentioned this at work, but I may not have. That was Novella asking.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a person watching us, and I was like, sorry, we can stop.
She is watching us.
Yeah.
But no, we stream every week, or at least we try to. I think we missed a couple of weeks recently, but that's what I do on Mondays. Literally, this is the only thing I do that isn't wrestling or work. So.
But you talk about wrestling and work at it, so
I sure do.
It's just one of those days.
I watched Shark Exorcist 2 a few nights ago. I enjoyed it. That's awesome.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's a lot of people picked it up, and then they put out the trailer for Bigfoot Exorcist, and then they made me take down the trailer for Bigfoot Exorcist because they put up the wrong one. Oof. So then they put up another one today. I sent an email to the other people who were involved with it.
Okay.
And they did not respond, so I guess they don't care. I tried to extend an olive branch to them, but they don't care, so that's fine. More Bigfoot Exorcists for me. Donald asked me to shoot a scene for Were Shark, and then I wrote an entire draft of a movie in one night.
Oh yeah, you sent me that.
We were really slow on Saturday at the overnight job, and I had gotten all my work done like really, really fast. Usually you don't start doing certain things till like midnight, 3 and 4, but everything was so slow that I literally got all my work done by 2 a.m. and then I'm there till 7. So I started writing an old idea that I'd been sitting on for a while, and I wrote 70 pages in one night. And then I also wrote 15 pages of another script that I owe those other guys, but I'm having a very, very hard time getting into it because I don't think I'm a good enough writer to pull this off.
Okay. Obviously you are, but...
No, it feels like a play.
Okay, that's
and it can't be a play. It has to be a feature, you know?
Right.
This message had to be reviewed. View the message.
Oh, I'll fix it.
Okay.
Hold on. No fucking way. Okay. It's because it said the word fuck. Okay.
Oh, alright. That's fine. Okay.
Can I please fix this fucking... I do not like this setup.
I know. I mean, we can stop and restart.
No, it's fine.
But, yeah,
right,
so wrote a full script. And then and we'll see what happens, because I was talking to you about the car wash thing, and then that led to another idea, which led to another idea, and then I was like, well, how do I put them all together in one thing? And I came up with an entirely new concept.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, but it's just like there's so much shit that we start and stop, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
We'll see.
But yeah, right, Elvira?
Yep. You sound tired, Mets. Are you okay? Yes. Like I said, I am tired. I had to wake up. So training on Saturday was at 1 p.m. So I had to wake up at like probably 9:30, 10ish in order to get there. And then sorry, I feel like a hair stuck to me. There we go. And then Sunday, I was supposed to. So we had training at 9, so I tried to get up for that, and it just was not happening. I woke up and I was like shaky and dizzy, and I was like, I didn't get enough sleep.
Yeah.
Went back to sleep, but then we had a call time for what's it called? Call time for the school versus school show was at 10:30. I think I got there 10:45ish. But yeah, so and then I went to bed my regular time at like 8 in the morning.
School shooting.
But yeah, so I was awake for a very long time, and even though I've gotten sleep now, I slept from like 8:30, 9 a.m.-ish to like 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Slept through my 5 p.m. alarm.
Oh.
My body's still like, hey, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I am tired, but I'm okay. I'm actually doing really well. I think I referenced last stream that something had happened.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what details I gave, so I will
you didn't. You gave me details after.
Yes. Oh, I meant like, I don't know if I mentioned like certain, like where I met this person, things like that.
No, you didn't mention any of that.
Well, regardless, it's more or less handled. So
okay, good.
Yeah, I can give you more details.
Okay,
later.
We'll do that.
But
all right.
Can
bye.
I fucking help you? But yeah, so there's that. I'm actually feeling a lot better because of that. I just, like I said, I'm tired. Yeah. Evening Awesome Persons, I'm clicking over from a live stream with the guy in the elevator from Spider-Man 2.
Oh.
That's also
okay, that guy, he was also on, like, Sex and the City or something like that.
Was he? I don't know.
Yeah. He used to be, like, one of those Hollywood guys.
Gotcha. Well, regardless, welcome. Thank you for checking in with us. Did that person dress exactly like you knew? Oh, the person who's texting you.
No. Like a single white female type of thing?
Yeah.
No.
Hello all, howdy. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
We love nude. Weird people are weird, that's true.
Very much so.
He's got kids. I don't understand the appeal behind the Mad Max movies at all. Oh, I love them.
Oh, no, I do too, and I think that they're important pieces of exploitation filmmaking, foreign filmmaking, and everybody's told me that Furiosa is really good. I just have not had a chance to do anything other than work, you know?
Yep. Going vertical this time.
Yeah, something's fucked up with my phone. I don't know what the problem is. I was filming earlier today because, so the last 2 days I've been in another property, and I literally saw 4 people in 2 days.
Okay.
Because it's a brand new space and there's nobody there yet.
Oh, okay.
So it's literally just me. But I'm looking at this, like, there's a giant security bank of cameras, and it has, like, little motion sensors when something is in space. So mostly it's me. But then there was ones in spaces where there was no one today. So I was walking around the property seeing where people were, and I was just like, that's scary.
Pod at Furiosa being the biggest box office... What? Pod? At Furiosa being the biggest box office flop in Memorial Day weekend history. Oh, oof, not Pod.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks, man, because I think George Miller is a genius. And I like Anya Taylor-Joy, and I heard that Chris Hemsworth is incredible in it.
Also, Paul, go back to texting me. I don't want to have to open a Snapchat every time.
Yeah, what the fuck,
please.
Man? Just trying to ruin
Or,
the show.
alternatively, come into the fucking chat, but
yes. Come over
the chat. If you must communicate with me individually, at least text me so I can see the preview.
Yes.
Spoiler, watch AEW PPV, someone got hit with a flamethrower. Jesus.
Oh, I did see the chair.
Oh, that's why everyone keeps telling me I'd like...
I did see the chair that was for you in the backseat of your brother's car.
Oh, yeah. Wait, when? Because
last week, yeah. Yep. And I was just like, it's the chair. It's the chair they talked about.
Yep, I had a chair. And then on the floor are the bowling pins.
Yes.
And the boxing gloves. Yeah, that's fucking
your
crazy.
brother's on his way to becoming, like, a prop comic. Like, he's like Carrot Top. Oh my
god. But yeah, someone got hit with a flamethrower? That's fucking nuts. Here's the pod coming.
Can you do anything about the heat? Rick, it's a flamethrower. Let's see, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yes,
yeah.
we saw that together.
Oh, that's right. Can you not, Elvira, please?
Because then I had like a really weird dream about it, like a year later, where like I got raped there, like at the set. But like it was happening and like, I don't know.
Oh,
it was
wow.
Fucking weird. It was more just like that location was like it was a really strange dream.
Yeah.
Okay. But
I totally forgot that Sydney Sweeney is in that movie and Austin Butler.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what Austin Butler looks like off the top of my head.
He was the last Elvis in Elvis. He's also in Dune 2.
I haven't seen either of those.
Okay.
Hold on.
But he played he's one of the dudes that Brad Pitt kills at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, that explains the flamethrower thing explains a lot because my coach posted something and was like, this is why I emphasize safety. And like he referenced it being the AEW thing. I just didn't watch AEW, so I didn't know.
There's a midget wrestling thing coming up.
Is there?
Yeah.
Neat.
They call it that. Is that okay?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, it's like using the N-word, but like lowercase.
Have you seen that John Mulaney bit?
No, is that a thing?
Okay, so I don't remember the
Damn it! I thought I was being clever.
Sort of. No, the lowercase thing, that was you.
Okay.
No, the bit was like he was like he was like, I wrote a bit where I said midget in it, and my producer pulled me aside and was like, you can't say midget, it's like the N-word. And he was like, see, you're wrong though, because if we're describing which word is the worst word and you won't even say one of them,
that's the worst word.
That's the worst word. Yeah, that's what just reminded me of that.
Yeah, I don't look around. Well, I guess I should look around before I say midget because they're lower, so you would...
Oh my god. Let's dance.
I'm 5'5". I have no...
Let's dance, put on those dancing shoes. What are you referencing? Alright. No fucking way, that's insane. Who got hit? You're good enough, damn it. I agree. So you're a filmmaker, Nick, or is it just a hobby? Who the fuck is Nick? Are you talking to Newt? His name is Newt.
And it's a hobby.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not a professional.
I know, but like...
Anything I've gotten paid for filmmaking has been so minuscule, you know?
But okay. There's a difference between... Hobby, I would assume, means like level of like...
No, you know what? You know why it's not a hobby? Because people who have hobbies enjoy them.
Oh my god. So, unironically, that, like... Kind of like you're getting paid for it, and you're like doing it. If it was a hobby, you would have given up a long time ago. You know what I mean? Or like you do it like on occasion, not like you write a lot. But like
I know
that's not what I did not say you should give up.
No,
first of all,
no. Reddit says I should give up.
Okay, well I don't know why you even listen to them anymore.
I don't listen to them anymore, but I'm just saying.
My point is it is beyond hobby, especially because you have things out and published, and they aren't just like filmed on a phone.
Well,
like, this is not a film.
Everything I do is a film. Life is a film. Okay.
I give up.
I envision things cinematic. Everything is like this.
Okay. Darby Allin set Jack Perry on fire, but he was obviously slathered with the jelly, so only his pants went on fire. Wow, so awful that he was slathered in the jelly. What the fuck? Yo, hey, what's up, man? No,
What'd you do tonight?
Man.
Oh, I watched a dude's pants get set on fire.
Right. Who would be a great actor to play Count Chocula in a Count Chocula movie?
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader. Okay, okay. I love Bill Hader.
Yeah.
So are primarily going to be a script or screenwriter going forward in your career, or are you planning to direct projects also?
I'm planning to direct something. I do have an investor who's very excited about a project. I was talking to my ex-girlfriend Amber today, and I kind of had I've been having kind of an existential crisis of late. Shark Exorcist came out, it's doing well. Bigfoot Exorcist comes out. I've been offered to do other things, but if I can't pull this off for this guy, then I failed you know, the last 40 years of wanting to be a filmmaker have been for nothing. And then I tend to, when I get too close to something, blow it. And then I would be losing the people who still believe in me and this person's money. And now, granted, he could use it as a tax write off. But then I would just be proving the people who think that I'm a failure already right. So I've been having so like I couldn't sleep because of work, but I also can't sleep because I'm trying to figure out how the fuck to make this work with what he's giving me and the people who still believe in me and the time that I actually have, and it's slowly making me insane. Um, so that's been a huge worry of late. So yeah. And then just the idea of you working 3 fucking jobs and not getting anywhere like that's
Yeah.
crazy too, you know. Um, so I don't know. Yeah, so he's been really cool about saying like literally whatever you want to do, as long as you can do it for this amount, you can do it. But I'm second, third, fourth guessing myself because I'm like, how can I make this smaller? How can I do it to where we don't fail and we don't have to ask anyone for anything else? And what favors do I still have and that I can pull in and stuff like that? So yeah, I'm slowly going insane. So yeah,
You gotta just, there's some level that you gotta just full send it. Like, I know that obviously you're gonna worry about failure, but
Yeah.
there's that possibility no matter what. So you gotta just full
like
send it at
I
some
miss
point.
the days when like I made Swamp Zombies where it was just like, let's see what we can talk people into,
Yeah.
and let's do this thing just because, like, we can.
Try to look at it the same way, though.
I can't.
Okay.
Because it's not just that one. It's like I have another person who I worked with in the past who hasn't been like in and out, and they were just like, look, if this works out, you don't have to worry about having a job anymore. Your job will be filmmaker. I will assure that.
Right.
So that's terrifying to me because if I fail at that, then I lose that contact as well, and
I
then
know.
I'm
What
back
I'm
to
saying
filming
is, like,
vertically on my phone.
focusing on that is going to make it worse.
Yeah.
Like, it's better if you try to approach it the way that you are most natural and comfortable with, because then it is less likely to fail.
And then the last thing I filmed, I tore my MCL.
Yes, that's true. You're definitely, that means you're going to tear something every single time you film.
It's fine.
Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, that segment got a great reaction 2 Saturdays ago in Delaware at the thing, but yeah.
Exactly. You won't know until you try. Like, there's always some possibility of failure.
Yeah.
If you know you're going crazy, you must not be insane. Like,
it's very true.
That's why I'm like, there's a point you have to full send it. You have to lean into, like, do it naturally. That's what people have liked in the past.
Yeah, but it's also the idea of, like I said before, perhaps those other things worked well because of those other people, and now that those other people are gone, does that expose me as like the emperor has no clothes kind of thing?
And you'll find out by doing it.
Yeah. Because I know, like, you know, Fallon, I don't know. I think that she might think this is below her a little bit.
Right.
But like I know Madeline is all down for it. I know you would be down for it and stuff like that. And I think it's a really funny script. And and everybody who's read it so far has said, "Oh, I see who some of these people are supposed to be." Because it is very much a satire about YouTube people, and yeah, and how people look at sex workers and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I don't know. I've been overthinking stuff because I sit by myself at work all day, and I sit by myself at work all night, basically when I work the overnights, and when I'm alone with myself, all I have is self-doubt. You know.
Yeah.
Let me get some cups.
Okay. I'm really tired of trying to scroll up in the chat and it just switches to the next video. Holy shit, did Darby heel turn or something while I wasn't looking? No, Jack Perry just trying to be super heel. Okay, fair enough. Elvira knows the deal. In fact, she's dreaming that beefcake ghost that lives in the walls. Forgot about that. What's good? I'm chilling. I'm probably not going to drink unless we get some sort of mixer. Food.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't eaten yet today. So.
Oh, all right. That's why. So the other night, there was this huge party and they filled the lobby up, and then they were like, "Here, we didn't want any of these pizzas that we ordered."
Hey, that's convenient.
So I literally took home like 5 boxes of pizza.
Nice. Throwback to 2017 Super Bowl, I think it was. My dad gave us like 8 or 9 pizzas left over, and I took them, like the equivalent of, and I took them home and kept them with what's it called? Like I took them. I went back to obviously.
Was that the year
college.
that Phoenix ordered a pizza to the theater, but he was with you guys at your house?
Yes.
I was like,
yeah, that was a dick move to say the least. But no, yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I took them back with me to.
Now that I was like, yeah, that is a dick move.
Yeah, I took them back with me to college because I was living with the guy I was dating at the time. Like I was staying in his dorm, and it was like one of those big like group dorms where it's like multiple bedrooms. So there were like 6 dudes there. What's up?
A fucking jackaloon.
Right? Dove into the Puppet Master films for the first time this weekend. The first one had its moments, the second one was slightly better. Okay.
Yeah, 3 and 4 I think are my favorites in that series, but I also really like the Tiniest Reich.
If it's about YouTube people, can we expect a character called the Perturbed Computer Game Geek? Nice. Before I forget, you're still logged in if you want to order food. Logged into what? Oh, right, the
Matrix.
Well, that would require internet connection. Did Gerald fall asleep? I don't know.
Gerald died. Yeah, it's terrible.
It's the chair that I had in my car for a bit too. Yes, you held on to it for me for a moment because we forgot to transfer it. Hello, my dudes. The food situation also for me. Okay, yeah. No, not yet. We can just have pizza. It's fine.
Yeah.
So whenever you feel like getting that.
Yeah.
And Edge jumped off the top of the cage. The guy's over 50. Yeah. I also heard that Gangrel showed up, so that's fucking cool. Yeah, I don't know. I love both of them so much. We paused, obviously, because I'm working on WCW. Oh, yeah. I saw the formation of the NWO. I've seen Bash at the Beach 96. We are not very far past that, so if you don't have any fucking... Or don't spoil things. But yeah, I don't know how his knees didn't buckle. That's fair. Holy, that's quite a dream. I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of awful dreams like that. It's not terribly surprising. Enjoying your gifts? Yes, I am. Oh my goodness. I've just been... They've been staying in my bed in the spot where... This is hard to explain, but there's like... I keep a bunch of stuff in my bed, right? Like a whole bunch of stuffed animals, but I also keep like favorite things. I'll keep like my Lord of the Rings book there, and like that's what they're currently. Everything is there, which I'm not gonna lie. When I roll over sometimes and grab the title, that's like a little uncomfortable. But yeah, Al Snow actually I moved because I didn't want to crush him. But yes, I am enjoying my gifts. Thank you so much. Newt is the living embodiment of Synecdoche, New York. What the fuck is that? Synecdoche? Merlin and Tasha are still out there somewhere getting your food, right? But, hold on. Just breathe, bro, you can get through this. Yeah. Newt, turn on the Oilers game. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I know they're playing tonight.
Yeah, they're playing tonight. Let us know how that goes. Like, give us updates. Alright, thoughts on Alien Romulus? I did not see it. Is that out now? I'll call him. No, it's okay. Mets, do you watch Wrestling with Regret, spelled with a W? Isn't that a... Thank you. That's a, Ow, what the fuck?
It's probably hot.
Yeah. How fucking long did you put it in for?
50 seconds.
Oh, okay. I don't know why it was so hot then. Like the thinnest plate, I guess. No, I don't know. Oh, I thought you were making a reference, but I think you're asking if I watched the Wrestling with Regret, like, what is it, like a YouTube channel or something? I don't think I've ever watched them. But, yeah. August. Yeah. Oh, wow, thank you. Someone super chatted us $50.
Whoa!
Cheers, my friend. Oh, thank you so much.
Who did that?
It says William Smith. Oh, wait, that's, is that the same guy I'm thinking of?
I don't know if you met him.
I don't know. But, yeah, thank you so much.
Holy shit. Thank you. Oh, no. It's probably...
Oh, you adjusting things? But no, I don't think I've watched Wrestling with Regret. I've heard about them before. I don't know if it was through you guys or somebody else, but... Sorry, I'm like untangling my necklaces. But Mets, who is your dream opponent? Oh man.
Oh no, who's your dream opponent?
That's a really good question.
Thank you for the super chat. Sorry,
yeah.
I'm just sitting down. Much appreciated.
I mean, okay, like, obviously I'd love to go back in time and like wrestle Prime Mick Foley. But like current.
I like it's like I'd like to go back in time and wrestle Mick Foley, not cure all of the ills of the world.
I'm sorry, are the ills of the world my wrestling opponents?
I don't know. I mean, technically we've all been wrestling with the idea of 9/11 since it happened.
God. But yeah, fucking if I had to choose a wrestling opponent and I could choose anyone from any time, it would be Mick Foley back in time.
I saw a Instagram reel. It was like coming home from work in the 2000s, and it's this guy, and he pulls into his driveway. He's like, "Man, I worked a long ass night, and a cat puked on the floor." It's like, I don't know if today can get any worse. And he sits down, turns on the TV, and it's 9/11.
Oh my god. Similar vibes. The Saw. I don't know if this is a real screenshot or someone edited it, but it's the guy like looks at his phone. You see, it's like September 10th of 2001 or whatever. Someone took that and was like, unfortunately for these guys, tomorrow's gonna suck too, or something like that. But anyway, current people though. I guess I don't really know because I don't watch a lot of the current people. I know Darby Allin's very like lackadaisical with his body, in the sense of like his well-being. So I think that would be kind of an insane match to have. I don't really know. I don't know if I don't know who like current people are, but I know that there are like people closer to my level that I'm like, I'd like to wrestle them.
You could be like my mom and still think that like all the 80s wrestlers are still doing it.
I mean, not gonna lie, every so often I'm like, my reaction when I hear about like a guy from the 80s or 90s is, when I hear about them in general, my reaction is either, oh, they're still alive, or like, wait, I thought that guy was dead. Oilers are leading. Okay.
Okay, good.
Brian, Wrestling with Regret does have solid content. Okay. I think, like I said, I haven't, or maybe I've said this, or at the very least you can extrapolate it. I haven't sought out a lot of wrestling content that Neil isn't explicitly showing me, and I was watching WrestleMania for a while.
What's it called?
WrestleMania. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a YouTube channel. It's some British guy, ? He's talking about, it's like lists of like, oh, top 10 like weirdest things here, whatever, like with wrestling. So I thought that was a pretty safe bet that wouldn't have a lot of spoilers, but still give me like a general vibe of like some of wrestling history. But yeah, I tend to wait until Neil is like, you can watch this because it won't spoil anything. And I am back home. Okay, that's good. Mets was the first thing that got you into wrestling. I think I've said this a few times. Neil was, I think it was initially, huh? I'm trying to answer questions.
I'll answer questions.
Okay, Newt, how did I get into wrestling?
Through Neil.
Oh my god.
That's how you got into wrestling.
Yes, that is correct. Neil was, Neil couldn't sleep and was streaming ECW one night in the Discord, and I popped in because I just gotten off of work.
If you could have one-on-one wrestling match, who would you pick?
That's the same question you just asked me in the Dream Opponent, isn't it?
Oh, okay. I think you versus Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania.
That'd be fun.
WrestleMania.
It is WrestleMania.
Okay. Yeah. Wrestling with Regret is meh. OSW, the Irish guys, are a good wrestling show.
I've heard about them.
Maybe
as well.
I'm biased being Irish. It's true, you are biased for being Irish.
I've heard about them as well.
Favorite obscure wrestler? Oh no.
Define obscure.
When in doubt, fear not, for Cowboys never pout.
What?
I don't know.
People say some weird shits in the chat sometimes, and I either read it or I don't.
Mm-hmm. So, obscure wrestler.
Define obscure. That was a genuine question. Like, because a lot of my favorite guys.
Mainstream.
I guess that's Cronus then, because a lot of guys in ECW are like obscure in the sense that I talk about them and nobody knows who the fuck I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like current guys who are like on the indies, that I'm like aware of. One of them I've been mispronouncing the last name of, so I'm afraid to say it. But Skylar something.
Okay.
Fucking Cousin Condry over in Tennessee, I think he is. He came up to AXW once, and I fucking loved him. Who else? Oh my god, I should know this.
Neil says, I love me some OSW for sure. Gonna show Mets their stuff.
Okay.
The swerve would be that you have Rhea beat and Newt hits you with a chair and turns heel.
Oh my god. That'd be nuts.
Mm-hmm. Doink the Clown.
Okay.
I know who that is.
I do too. As he was at the
Wasn't there more than one Doink the Clown?
Yeah, there were multiple.
Okay. I think I saw that,
One of them rolled up in ECW.
Yeah, Dark Side of the Ring. I saw the documentary of that guy.
One of them was also at WrestleCon this year. I don't know if it's the same one who was in ECW or not.
Okay. I want a wrestler to adapt Batboy into a persona and character. Like from like the Weekly World News, like Batboy escapes. I don't buy Liv Morgan as a heel. She's she's gonna get really into it. I don't know who that is. Who's Liv Morgan?
She's a current WWE wrestler.
Sounds like a porn star name.
I believe it does. I believe she's currently the champion, the women's champion.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's now taking everything from Rhea. That's like the story. Because Neil sent me a meme where it was like there was a back.
Okay, go ahead.
Way back, there was a match, a custody of Dominic Mysterio match.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio.
Mm-hmm.
It was a ladder match. So then someone edited Rhea and Liv Morgan into it instead. So it's like custody of Dominic ladder match, but it's, you know.
There's a few current wrestlers who used to be in porn.
Mm-hmm. That's not surprising.
It was not. Sadly, Matt Bourne has been dead for a while at this point. Okay.
I thought so, but again, I never know with the 90s guys.
I watch porn, and I know people who are into wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sort of like that. Actually, you know who started following me on Instagram the other day? It's her actual account, Jenna Jameson.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know she was still alive.
I knew she was still alive, but
yeah.
She should have been CW.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. That's funny. She started following.
Mm-hmm. I met Matt Bourne in 2009. He was cool to me.
That's awesome. I'm not surprised. He seemed to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess sometimes you're wrong, but...
Yeah. Never meet your heroes. It's like, I don't want people to meet me. And then me to disappoint them, you know? Because I'm not going to remember them. I'm so fucking famous.
Oh my god.
Almost too famous. Like, I've gotten to that, like, the YouTube version of Beyonce, and it's worrisome. Because I'm losing track of my roots.
Okay.
Chris Candido was an overlooked wrestler. Candido? I can't read. Mm-hmm.
I thought he was relatively well known, but I could be wrong. He was
Pizza from Wawa? No. Let's see. If I ever get into MMA, I suggest the name Napoleon Blown Apart. I wanted to do a gay porno movie when Napoleon came out called Napoleon Blew My Bone Apart. Pizza from Wawa? No. Pizza from Domino's. Newt, you were cool to me when we first met. Thank you for staying cool. I'm always fucking cool, man. 3-2, dial up 10 left in the second period. All right. We need the Oilers to win. They fucking blew it the other night, and the Rangers keep winning, which is upsetting me. And then the Timberwolves are down 3-0, so things are not working out very well.
For no particular reason, does anyone know how the Bruins are doing?
Oh yeah, you're fucking with the Bruins now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, the Bruins are out. They're done.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, the conference finals right now is, no. Yeah.
I have no idea. I do not follow hockey.
Trying to remember now, because the Rangers are playing the Panthers. The Oilers are playing the Stars. I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore.
If the answer to how are the Bruins doing is they're out, that's fine. I just don't.
You said never meet your heroes. You didn't disappoint. I'm nobody's hero. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes.
I love that song.
Is Ted Diabetes the $1 Million Man?
DiBiase. Yeah.
He wrote Diabetes.
Yes, that was on purpose, I think.
My old neighbor met Jim Morrison in 1970. Said he was super quiet but nice. He said he knew he didn't have much time left because he was bloated and drunk. All right. Papa John's has a BOGO sale and a large pizzas today, but you guys got the Noid. No, I got what was leftover pizza. Because I'm poor. It could be worse. You could be a Pacers fan. Very true. Well, I think people in Indiana are just happy. Like, if you live in Indiana, you've accepted your fate at that point,
Fair.
Mm-hmm. I got leftover ramen for dinner. Did you want more? I can get you more.
Maybe.
All right. Hey there, Newton Mets. Happy to see you guys streaming. Hello, Sebastian.
What's up?
Here, you want to take back over, and I'll go get you more pizza?
Sounds good, thank you.
All
right. Nice try, hold on. Only Canadians that do it doggy style watch hockey. Oh my god.
I must be a regular Canuck then.
Yes. Oh yeah, but Ted DiBiase is still around. He was at a convention that I was at in September. That first one where I met all the ECW guys. Not all of them, a lot of them. Because I only remember this because, remember how I was like, oh yeah, I got a bunch of autographs from my manager, but he doesn't think I spent money on them, but, yeah, Novella, if you're still hanging around, don't, what the fuck? There we go. Yeah, he asked for Ted DiBiase, so, I went to look for him, but he had left already at that point. My old neighbor, okay, you read that off. I'm just making sure we didn't miss anything. But yeah, Candido was fucking phenomenal, dude. He really gets highlighted in ECW, when he was part of the Triple Threat. And also tagging with Lance Storm. Absolutely phenomenal wrestler. Say never meet your heroes. Okay, hold on. I went back too far. Could be worse, good Pacers fan. Orgasmo, good movie. Hey there, Mets and New, happy to see you streaming. What's up? Got leftover ramen for dinner. What's up, guys? How's it going? It's down to 4 teams in the playoffs, I think. Okay. I literally, I'm sorry, I don't follow this super well. Oh, well, you have a point. Mets, would you work in a women's federation? Don't what? Don't tell Jay that the autographs I got him months ago were money. Would I work in a women's federation? So...
Women's Federal Prison.
Yes. No. Yes. Missy and I, one of my coaches, and I already talked about this. Essentially, I know how the business is. I know how I look. I know, like, size-wise and whatnot. Like, with my style, I'm going to go for powerhouse and what. Like, I'm not going to let my gender get in the way of anything. I'm still going to obviously hope that people respect, within the locker room, that people respect my gender and who I am. But from what I know, like, because there are the two major non-binary wrestlers that I'm aware of, Max the Impaler and Abaddon. I'm, like, they are both booked as women.
Okay.
Because I remember Max the Impaler had, like, a princess title for a bit, and that, like, bothered me. Obviously, they're cool with it, so, like, I'm not saying that, like, oh, they shouldn't have been, I'm just, like, damn, I would hate to hold a princess title as a non-binary person. But that's just me specifically. We're obviously all different.
Well, I mean, it's also it
is a title,
taking
to be
the
fair.
power
So
too, like
of like,
just like gender.
Saying like, princess doesn't have to be a woman thing.
Yeah,
I get, sure,
yeah.
And that's why I'm like, there are different ways to look at it. And realistically, if I was offered that title later on, I'm not gonna say no. You know what I mean? Like because I don't know where she's working right now, or where they're working. Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow.
Where they're working.
Whoa.
Where they're working right now. It's,
Such a closed-minded... Eat your pizza.
Sure. I don't know where they're working right now, but if that's where I go and that is the title that is available, obviously I'm not going to be like, oh, sorry, I'm not a princess. You know what I mean? I might do something with that story-wise, but yeah. Long story short, I'm not going to let my gender get in the way.
Yeah, because what if, the story is you get that title, and then, they want you to be all pink and glittery, and then you make it, fucking badass and raw.
Right,
you know? And that's
something
the story,
there's always something you can do.
It's a lot like the movie The Princess Diaries, starring Miss Anne Hathaway.
Yes. Anyway, yes, I would work in a women's federation, like an all-women's federation. I would obviously greatly prefer to be booked in intergender matches, where I'm wrestling dudes, but I'll do what I can. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna make a thing about it.
Yeah.
Indiana is full of meth. It's a 30-minute drive from my house. Fair enough.
All right.
I consider Ted DiBiase to be a former WWE champion, although it didn't count. I have no idea what you're referencing. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'll ask Neil about that. No burning my gut today with Four Loko. What's the world coming to? Oh my God. Sandman and Raven were my favorites in ECW. Yeah, they were great. So where I am right now, neither of them are in ECW. Sandman's gonna come back, but where I am right now, neither of them are there. Raven is currently where I am in WCW, I think. At the very least, he started there. I don't remember if he went to WWF or not. But, yeah, no, because I know he has a flock over there with...
Of seagulls?
Yes. With, Saturn, probably Stevie Richards still, I don't know.
Alright,
but no, I love both of them. Candido did this top rope powerbomb to Lance Storm that knocked him loopy as fuck. Oh my God, yeah. Dude, Candido is just absolutely so skilled. I'm so impressed. Missy Hyatt, what about her? Is that because we were talking about... Huh?
Is that an obscure wrestler?
I suppose, yeah. She, was she a wrestler or was she just a manager / valet? I guess I don't know. She managed Sandman for a bit in ECW.
Oh.
And,
the talk sounded like it's up on our level.
Yeah, it was that's
a flying dog outside?
Yeah, it was that's real close.
It's Crypto, the super dog.
Yep. Oh my God. But, hold on, I have to make sure. WWF Raven sucked hard. He had a cool intro, that's fair.
That's what got blocked? You can't say sucks?
I guess. That's odd.
What the fuck is... I'm so fucking tired of YouTube.
Right. We called the move the blonde bombshell. Oh, yeah, that's what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
I got flagged again on the fucking Shark Exorcist video.
Why?
Bad language, apparently.
Oh, my God.
Thankfully, they kept it up, but, it's restricted. And I'm just like, what the fuck,
Jimmy
man?
Forearms and the United States Postal Service are my favorite obscure wrestlers. It's amazing.
There's a guy called the United States Postal Service?
I guess.
I guess, his move would be, going postal. If it was, a 90s thing, that'd be kind of cool.
If memory serves, David Foster Wallace was from Indiana. He also killed himself. Enough said. Jesus Christ. Why didn't that get... I didn't have to approve that one. That's funny.
So was Larry Bird. Okay.
Sign up for Pro Wrestling Crate. Get 2 tees, autographs, and other wrestling gear every other month. So, the thing about that is, I can't guarantee that I'll actually like or care about or know any of the wrestlers that I would get. So.
Yeah.
Honestly, a wrestler should do the FedEx type heel and gimmick would be throwing and kicking packages around. Oh my God. Should be able to be renamed Prince title, or maybe rename it to the Monarch or Ruler type. I guess Princess makes sense.
Yeah, well,
that's what I mean. Not actually renaming the title, but say I held it and I was
if you won Prince, then I would expect you to know Prince better than you do.
That's fair.
Because then you would be a fucking liar, and I don't play that game when it comes to Prince.
Right. Hello there. Hello, Gerald.
Hi.
Thoughts on the movie Near Dark?
Great. It's a fantastic neo-noir vampire western. Lance Henriksen, Bill Paxton, the fucking little creepy kid from Teen Witch, who actually is Jason Patric is his brother, and their dad is the guy who was Father Karras in The Exorcist. You ever see Teen Witch before? It's got the scene with Top That in it.
Okay.
Top That. It's white people rapping, and like, it was when I saw that I was like, that I understood racism towards Caucasians, and I went, valid.
Alright. Andy Kaufman was Intergender champion?
He was, yep.
I can see Mets with a Rhea Ripley type look. Thank you. I've gotten that a few times.
It's funny, other people who kind of, I don't know if they watch us per se, like, no, it takes a special kind of psychopath to sit here and watch the entire thing. But there are people who will dip their toes into what we do. And there are a couple people who, they'll see you talk about us and like, oh, like, that person is going to really dig Rhea Ripley. It's like, oh no, they know who that is, you know?
I do, in fact, dig Rhea Ripley. Honestly, at this point, now I'm just concerned that...
Clam digging, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god. At this point, now I'm just concerned that when people see my style, my aesthetic style, they're going to be like, oh, you were inspired by Rhea Ripley. I'm like, no, I've been dressing like this for years.
I was inspired by undiagnosed childhood trauma.
Right. Hey, it got diagnosed eventually. No, but like... I'm anticipating people being like, oh, you're knockoff Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've always looked like this.
Yeah.
But,
what's wrong with your...
I guess not always, but like, okay, the lines, like I said, I've been doing those since like, probably like 2018-ish, 2019, not 2019.
Yeah, it's like 29. Wow. You came back from the future?
Right? Somewhere around there.
How do things turn out for me? Not well, I'm assuming.
Great.
Oh, okay.
Because I killed all your opposition.
Oh, alright.
No, but like, somewhere around there I started doing it. Because they used to be like very small lines, and then I slowly brought them down. And then
They grew.
Yeah, I stopped wearing them again for a little bit because the one job wouldn't let me have them. And then I did the like creeping down thing again where I did just little ones and then no one said anything at my current job, so they got longer and longer and longer. And now if I show up without them, my general manager's
doesn't know who you are.
Yeah.
Your facial recognition doesn't work.
Exactly.
The funny thing was when people thought that you were crying. I'll never forget that. We went to Phoenixville to a show. I don't remember what we went. Oh, I went to go see Phantom of the Paradise. And these dude bros thought that I made you cry, and I was like, I don't think you understand that if we ever got to that situation, I'm dead already. Like, that's not even a question. Like, I'm already dead, you know?
Yeah.
It's the Office thing. It's like, what if you die, Dwight? And Dwight said, if I'm dead, you all have been dead for days.
Yeah, exactly. Metz was crying, or I made Metz cry, I'm dead.
Yeah.
They're finally breaking down over my dead body because they can,
We've never seen a body like that. It was just one giant hematoma.
Oh yeah, I remember that era. This is when Raven was in and out of WCW. Okay.
Raven from the Teen Titans?
No, the wrestler. Raven went to WWF. It sucked. Okay, that sucks. He had a cool intro though. Oh right, I read WWF Raven sucked. Already a cool intro. The Blonde Bombshell. Yes. Candido's power bomb off top rope. Missy Hyatt was a valet, managed Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Oh, did she? Okay, that's probably how she came back around too.
I love the name Hot Stuff.
I know, right? Almost always a manager because she was an interviewer in earlier WCW. Okay. Someone's probably fist fighting a dog outside. But you didn't say anything bad in that review. That's awful. Again, see our Barbarian review.
I told a fucking story. No, you can't see our Barbarian review.
Yeah,
that's
but
the
you can't.
Fucking problem.
Like, people keep reporting our shit, and then we're like, hey, YouTube, this is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck you.
It's marked as not for kids. There's nothing. It's literally just me talking. And yeah, I put up the video the other day for Wednesday, and it was up for a couple days. and then it got flagged, and I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like, nah.
The Goon was the best wrestler, literally a hockey player.
Okay. That was a movie too.
Favorite obscure wrestler is Mass Transit. He bleeds well. Stop it, Neil. Oh my god.
Who? Somebody at work was talking about that. They don't know. I don't know these people. They don't know me. They don't know the shit that I'm into and stuff. I've very much been trying to keep the film and YouTube stuff from people, but it was actually kind of funny. This dude who was training with me at the one job, because even though I'm the night person, I had to work some day shifts to kind of get to know people and get to work in the system. And the guy was talking about Tubi, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I watch Tubi all the time." So I was like, "Oh, I usually just watch that because it's free stuff and whatever." And he's like, "I just watched this movie the other day. You ever heard of Swamp Zombies 2?" And I went, "Yeah, I saw that movie." He's like, "What'd you think of it?" And I was like, "Well, before you say anything, what did you think of it?" And he's like, "Oh, it was really cheap looking." So I opened up my phone, and I have a folder in my phone of Swamp Zombies things. I was like,
how do you not recognize you?
I don't know.
You don't look that much.
I don't know, but he didn't recognize me, and he's like, "Oh, fuck, you were that guy." I was like, "Yeah," but then he told the guy who was training me for the night job, and he's like, and this dude doesn't care about. He's an anime and video game guy. He doesn't watch movies, and he's like, "So you make movies?" I was like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "Because the dude was like going on and on and on about you," and I was like, "Oh, really? That's kind of cool, you know?" So yeah, I thought that was kind of funny that people discover the movie in weird places, you know?
Hell yeah. And well, going postal was such a running joke back in the day. Now it's just another Tuesday.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, because postal workers are like, Jesus, not us. You know, we got over that phase.
TL Hopper had a plumber gimmick in the early 90s WWF. Oh my god. I did hear about that. I know there was an era where it was a lot of like occupations.
Like blue collar job guys.
Like obviously we referenced a few times Isaac Yankem, Kane's old dentist gimmick.
That's also a really good porn name, Isaac Yankem.
I give the stuff I don't want from the pro wrestling crate to my friends. I mean, hey, that works. Gonna play Hades too, but we'll keep you guys in the background. Sounds good.
Enjoy.
At least Going Postal is a better wrestling name than calling yourself the Final Solution. I just saw him, where we are, because I think that was end of '95, but I could be completely wrong, because we're in July of '96, and I keep thinking we're like way earlier. But yeah, this guy was called the Final Solution.
I still can't get over.
Switched it to Ultimate Solution.
So we streamed last Monday, and you showed me that German band. So my daytime job is a large property, so I have to go around it sometimes on a golf cart. And I'm out there on the thing, and I'm just checking the property, and I literally just Third Reich from the sun came into my mind. I stopped the golf cart and I started laughing. And I'm like, anybody who's in the office right now and sees me on the cameras must think I'm retarded. Yeah. Like, but I literally, it just randomly popped into my head.
Oh my god. They are not German.
What are they?
They are from New York.
Oh, fuck them, man.
Exactly. That's why I'm like extra, like,
I
can do one more.
Alright, we'll do one more.
Why don't we eat all your pizza?
It's fine. It wasn't my pizza.
Fair.
It was some fucking New Yorker's pizza.
Right? But, yeah, no, I saw the Final Solution, or the Ultimate Solution as he was called by the time he was named out loud. But apparently a lot of the, like, promotional material called him the Final Solution, and all the fans were collectively like, hey, are y'all fucking stupid? So, do you think the new Deathstalker will be decent, or it is just trying to be bad to be funny, just to be bad, but just be bad? I guess I don't know. I'll re-ask that when Nude's back. Teen Witch is a fever dream of a movie. Quirky redhead star. Okay. That's when you pull out the pictures. Yeah, exactly. I always dig the makeup. Oh, you're saying... back to the Rhea Ripley thing. Yeah, that's when I pull out my my old pictures of the past several years where I'm wearing this. I always dig the makeup Mets. Thank you. I appreciate it. To be fair, you can claim Ripley ripped off China and Luna. I mean, sure. But I just specifically, I know that, like, especially if I'm heel, like, people are gonna, at least at the Monster Factory, definitely, the fans are gonna be like, oh, you just knock off Rhea Ripley. And it's like, I've been doing this. Because when did she start doing the goth thing? Because I've been doing this appearance longer. Because we're the same age, I think. Or damn close to it. But, Elvira astral projects herself and ties up sticks pinning my eyelids and forcing me to watch the whole stream every time. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Mets, do you think your wrestling training is getting you into better shape? Oh, absolutely. Thank you. I am in so much better shape. I don't look it, I don't think. Oh my god, you put on your Rocky. I don't think I look it just yet, but
Chris, if you're still in here.
Right?
Rocky championship belt.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Darren's gonna have me on a cut soon. I think he wanted me to start this week, but I haven't seen him, and Joseph's got to go to the store, so we'll get there. But yeah, I can do, like, not only am I stronger by a long shot, but I'm more athletic. I'm like rolling around and shit, which is super weird. In a good way. I just wasn't really that like that before.
Now, all I hear in my head while you're talking about this is the Kanye and Daft Punk.
Oh, harder, better, faster.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been getting into a lot better shape. Probably gonna go to the gym after this. Mike
to.
Awesome was a great wrestler. ECW hated that he went to WCW. That's fair. Cause I know I saw him back in '95, and then like he left. Like he was very briefly in like early ECW, and then he left, and then he's back again where I am. He's starting his feud with Tanaka, Masato Tanaka, who has the same scars as I do. For very different reasons, I assume. But yeah, it's he's very good. Their feud has been amazing already, and I don't think I'm all that far into it.
My hope is that stress will cause me to lose a ton of weight.
That's fair. Hey, Tony's here.
Hey,
what's up?
What up?
You are going to stay up all night, aren't you, motherfucker? We're gonna hang out later, and every time we do that, he just stays up all night.
Oh, okay.
You are day shift right now. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, it's fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Yeah, pretty much. That's his reaction when I'm like, go to bed. He's like, but it's fun because like I can't even argue with you because like there have been multiple times it's like, oh yeah, I'll pick up at like 6 or 7, and then like 4 a.m. you're still awake, and I'm like, hey, like I could pick you up now.
Yeah, I'm getting on Mets hours now.
Oh, are
like
you?
I thought about that the other day where I was just like, it was like 4 a.m. and I had been up for 24 hours already at that point, and I was just like, oh, this is what that's like.
Yeah.
It used to be like that with so I had an ex who used to do that, and she never fucking slept, and we were on such weird separate schedules, and I'm just like, I don't know how people can do this shit. Like,
yeah, it's interesting because I have enough like morning shift people in my life that like I just have to see them as I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I told you I was going to. I know. Kanye and Daft Punk did not see that one coming. Mets about to take that belt. You gotta be ready to defend it at all times. Dude.
I'm going to.
No, I'm just...
I just start screaming rape.
Yeah, that'd break up the 3 count real fast. I would be over here immediately. I'd be like,
he keeps winning the belts because he keeps screaming rape.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's how you defend the belt. You manage to pin somebody, like let's say by cheating or something.
I just say,
then,
I didn't know we still treated a black man like this in 2024, and you just slowly step away. So I'm undefeated.
Yeah, exactly. Reigning defending champion, you know.
No one knows how to defeat him.
Let's talk about the real issues. What was the best episode of MASH? Oh, I don't know.
You know what, actually,
I've seen a few one-off episodes, but I've never like watched it.
I actually like MASH. Reminds me of my grandparents on my mom's side are both still alive, thankfully. I never really knew my grandfather, my dad's dad, my namesake. The weirdest fucking thing was, so my dad's dad was a. Okay, Elvira, just put your tail in front of the screen there. My dad's dad, my namesake, the first Newt Wallen, my dad's junior, I'm the third. He was a really highly talented minor league baseball player.
Okay.
And he was drafted by the Seattle Pilots, and he had 5 kids, and he said, hey, you know what's better than being a baseball player? being a fucking alcoholic.
Oof.
So he was all kinds of problems. So I never knew him.
Yeah.
But at the end of his life, my aunt, my dad's sister, used to own this restaurant down the Jersey Shore,
Mm-hmm.
and it was always like, they always had like all the kids who like I couldn't stand in middle and high school worked there because they lived down there in the summertime.
Yeah.
But so my ex-girlfriend Christy, who passed away last June, she and I had gone down the shore to go to the beach, and we went to my aunt's restaurant, and there's this weird old man, and he's like, Newton, and I'm like, how you doing? And he's like, I love you, and I was like,
okay, thanks.
Cool, man. And
that was him?
That was him, and I did not know that. And he died on my birthday, oddly enough.
That is weird.
Yeah, very weird. But yeah, it was just this weird thing when it's like somebody who like, you know, their cum sired you essentially, you know?
Yeah.
And I had no fucking clue who this fucking dude was. Yeah, right?
What does that have to do with MASH?
Oh, yeah.
Not that I like, I'm displeased.
Because my grandparents, my mom's parents, whenever I would go and stay at their house, MASH would always be on.
Okay, yeah.
and I always knew that like when MASH came on, it was we were little kids, it was almost time to go to bed.
Okay.
So I used to dread MASH coming on.
Okay.
Yeah, but now since then obviously I've seen the movie MASH.
Yeah.
I've seen After MASH, which was the TV show that happened after MASH.
Yeah.
So there's truth in advertising. MASH was a great show. MASH was way fucking ahead of its time. And it was dealing with some serious fucking shit. You know, they don't like that the one character to try to get out of the military dressed like a woman because they considered it a mental illness. You know, but MASH was an incredible show. I don't know what triggered the grandfather thing.
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm not complaining. That was really entertaining and like kind of wild.
Yeah.
Right? That you're like, oh, I'm related to this person. I didn't recognize them.
Because even Christy.
But yeah, very much. I was like waiting for the rest of the story.
when does Klinger come into this?
Yeah.
When does Hawkeye come into this?
Right. I'm doing my first full watch of MASH halfway through season 4. Yeah, I've never like sat down and
You know what was really
watched
cool about MASH?
What?
When they put it out on DVD for the first time through Rhino, it came in a Footlocker.
Okay.
The full series
That's
came in
really
like
cool.
a really cool Footlocker. I remember we had that at the store.
Hold on. Disco Inferno was a cool wrestler for WCW. Oh my god. Yeah, so I have been seeing him. I don't really care either way about him. The thing that really sticks out to me is he very much looks like, he looks enough like this dude who works, Novella. This guy looks like Asher.
Fucking Asher, man.
There's this, he's this really cool dude over in Food and Bev. He's just like, we don't get to talk very often because, the one woman in Food and Bev is very, like, you don't need to be talking to other departments, you know.
Wow. There's
I know, right?
segregation. You guys each have your own water fountain too?
Right?
Jesus Christ.
But, so, I mean, like, unironically, we're, like, we get yelled at for using the, like, there are 2, like, stations to fill our, like, our cleaning supplies, and she, like, doesn't like us using hers, because that one's closer.
Bowling only, it says.
No, it's Food and Bev only. We have to go all the way to the facilities closet.
I think
We're also not allowed to hold on to facilities keys, so we have to ask a manager. If I want to refill my like cleaning solution, I have to ask a manager to get me keys to let me into a closet that is like all the way across the store.
That's modern day slavery.
It is so unnecessary. I don't think it's that, but
do
it
they
is
know
unnecessary.
that I am the boxing champion?
Yes, I think they do.
If you tell them that, do you think it'll get you? I'm like.
Oh my god. But yeah, anyway, Disco Inferno looks a lot like this kid. And, not the one who's banned me from using the cleaning
What a weird flex. What a weird, like, I'm gonna take the least amount of power ever given and really, really just exploit it.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, fucking,
It was like Joey at the theater, like, I give
oh my
him,
god.
like,
The modicum of power, yeah.
the smallest bit of power, and he fucking turns into Idi Amin, like.
But, anyway, so, they look enough, like, they look like they're related. Like, he doesn't look exactly like him, but if Asher was like, oh yeah, that's my uncle, like I'd believe it.
But at least he would know, unlike my grandfather.
But, and it's funny because I showed Asher a picture of the guy, because I was like, you look so much like this wrestler.
Yeah.
And he immediately did the pose in the picture, and I was like, you're great, dude. Like, you're so funny. I can't get over it. But Oilers tie it up at 3 with 52 seconds left in the second.
All right, cool beans.
Okay, it was in early 96 for Hulk's break to do Thunder in Paradise. Okay. Mets, have you decided on a ring name yet? I have been given a ring name. It is Phoenix Rising. And at some point I will know when to be Phoenix Risen. And I'm very excited about all of that situation. But yeah, Phoenix was going to be my ring name. It's exciting.
Cool. Good
Newt killed for that pizza. Newt's heel character would be a sellout director that makes everything into romantic comedies. For example, in the storyline, Newt would be directing a new Spawn movie starring Emma Stone.
I can see that.
About 2015-ish? Wait, what was 2015-ish? Shit. Neil said that, and it's probably referencing a wrestling-related thing, and I forgot what it is now. Alright, Hardy Boys gotta retire. Too many hits to the head.
I do remember the Hardy Boys.
Yep. I forgot they're, like, still around. Does Jeff have a wrestling school, or is that Matt? One of them has a wrestling school now, I think.
Only reason my brother was friends with this kid, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Kushner was his name.
That name sounds familiar.
And I don't know if you'd known. He was from South Jersey.
Yeah.
In fact, his house, there was a very famous Campbell Soup ad.
Okay.
Do you remember Donovan McNabb?
Mm-hmm.
He was the Eagles quarterback for a really long time. They did this commercial where he's like hedging his bushes, and they all look like quarterbacks. So it's like an Edward Scissorhands thing. That was Andrew Kushner's house.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, he was super into wrestling. Tried to get my brother into wrestling. And I just remember him giving my brother like a rundown of like all these guys. I remember the Hardy Boys, and there's a really funny picture, and I gotta find it, where that guy, that kid, my brother, and this other kid who was in my grade when I was in school, but was friends with my brother, were all sleeping at my grandparents' beach house. And when they were asleep, I painted their faces, and when they woke up, they all thought they got an allergic reaction.
Oh my god!
But it was clown makeup.
Okay.
And I'm like,
that's odd.
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, from what I know of Jeff Hardy, I like that. I like what I know of him.
Who's Ed Hardy?
That's different.
What is that though? That's
like a shirt brand or something.
Okay, that's right. I was like, I'm thinking, who do I know Ed Hardy from?
Right, but no.
Oh, it's like that Iron Cross thing.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Wasn't that what Ed Hardy was?
I don't know.
It was like a motorcycle thing.
Something like that. But yeah, no, the Hardy Boys are cool. I haven't really seen them much. I think I saw part of a match with them, or one of them. I don't know. They come up on WrestleMania a decent amount. I love Jeff Hardy's look. Oh my god.
Whenever you hear the Hardy Boys, though, doesn't it almost sound like they should be like teenagers solving mysteries?
I feel like I said, like, I think that is like a thing, and they maybe I should be calling the Hardy Brothers or something. I don't know, right? Like, but yeah, and then I've seen Broken Matt Hardy, which that gimmick is back? Question mark? Something like that. I'm not.
Broken Matt Hardy.
I don't really know a whole lot about it, but I think it's like there's obviously some sort of precedent for him being broken, but yeah, he's like all deranged. I don't know. I like that song a lot, but we've reached the end of my Hardy Brothers knowledge. Except they are also affiliated with Lita. That's all I know.
Who said? Was that Evanescence and Seether?
Yeah. Amy Lee's part of it.
Amy Lee, okay. I like her.
Mm-hmm.
I like her a lot. First time ever. So, Daredevil was the first time that I'd ever heard them.
Mm-hmm.
The Bring Me to Life song. And did I ever tell you my Bring Me to Life song with the little Indian guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think so, yeah. Hold on.
I like that song, You Only Call Me When You're Sober. I like that song, too.
Oh, my God. That kind of life is not... P. Diddy Diddly Dee, that's the kind of life is not for me, oh, my God. My sister doesn't know me. She stood in line and got me an autograph from Sergeant Slaughter. The pics from the event are so cute. I don't have the heart to tell her I'm not that into wrestling. Oof.
Sergeant Slaughter's another person who follows me. Cool. He follows me on Twitter.
Oh, alright.
I thought it was super fucking weird, because even though I'm not a wrestling fan, I thought that was really fucking cool, because I was like, oh, he was a G.I. Joe. Now, granted, as an adult man, I know G.I. Joe is not real,
Right.
but still. But it's like you ever go to a convention and like there's an R2D2, and it's like I know that's not really R2D2, but how fucking cool is that?
Right. Like,
It's right there in front of me.
Yep. I'm a junior after a well-known convict around here. Oh my God, Tony.
Oh.
Are you BTK Junior? When if Sergeant Slaughter showed up at my house, I'd be like, "Holy shit, you're Sergeant Slaughter!"
Yeah.
You know, that's weird. I wish Elvira had the voice of a thick accented New Yorker and smoked cigars while talking about hookers around the meat warehouses in the 70s.
She does. She does.
Not that legendary, but I run into too many people wanting to fight because they recognize the name. Oh my God, Tony. Careful. Sorry. I went to a new bar yesterday, and man, I fell in love with the bartender, LMAO. I'm also into MASH. I watch it with my grandma, too. That's valid. Careful with the bartender, though.
Yeah, especially in Ohio.
I was more going to say she probably doesn't love you back.
What are you, Kieran?
What?
I ever tell the Kieran stripper story?
Oh, yeah.
I think she really likes me.
Yeah, no, I was just going with the general, probably not.
When I told his ex-girlfriend that, she fucking... Because you met Cammy before. She had the fucking biggest laugh of that ever.
The episode where the gang gaslights Leslie Nielsen into thinking he's nuts to get him booted out of the army. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
MASH always came on CBS Network after golf on Sunday. Okay. Oh shit, yeah. Alex Wright danced better than disco. Oh, by a long shot. I love Alex Wright. He's cool.
I wish I knew how to dance.
Right?
It's one of those things. I always wish I knew how to dance.
I like the one where there's a nearsighted bomber that misses the ammo dump every day, and Hawkeye gets in to blow it up 5 o'clock Charlie.
Yup.
Okay.
It wasn't a chicken, it was a baby.
Oh, it's dumb that we can't use the fucking cleaning stuff. Elvira's doesn't give a shit.
No, I know.
Hey, Newt, just tuned in. Happy Memorial Day. Oh, shit, it is. Happy Memorial Day, guys. Happy, I guess, isn't quite that accurate, but yeah. What's up, Joe?
Somber Memorial
Evening
Day.
peeps. What's up? This is the Memorial Day episode. It sure is.
Some gave some, and some gave all.
Right.
And we gave none.
Newt may be the boxing champ of Schlock and Awe, but he needs to throw down to be the quintessential stud muffin. Oh, yeah,
Let's go, dude. I'm ready.
Oh, God.
I
mean, Neil's going to be here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I want Race to train me so that I can fight Tony. Not the Tony you know,
yeah,
the
not,
Tony I used to know.
Not you, Tony.
Because apparently he's gotten in really good shape, and I guess I need to get in really good shape, too.
Oh, yeah, he has been posting about that.
Yeah, Andrew.
Every so often I get pinged in that server.
Andrew told me that he's, like, gotten all, like, in good shape, and I was like, fuck. Now I'm the slob.
No, you're not. Go to the gym with me. You know, at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
That camera angle is really something. I wonder what the thumbnail will look like, right?
It's gonna be a mess. Everything we do is a mess. We don't know how to YouTube.
Newt is always ready to defend the belt. Oh my God. Matt has one. Has one what? Matt Hardy has one something. A belt? I don't know.
Chocolate.
Watch the Baywatch WCW episode with Hulk Macho and Ric Flair. Oh yeah, that's shortly
we
before
talked about it last week, right? Yeah.
Because that had to have happened before I started watching, because they referenced it heavily. Because
there's another YouTuber who I like, Pushing Up Roses.
Okay, yeah.
Is her name. She did a whole episode about that. I like her content.
Maybe I'll watch Neil. If that's cool, I'll watch her episode on it. I just watched that episode. Okay, yeah. What kind of pizza? That was just cheese pizza.
It's cheese pizza.
It's always the Bash of the Beach episode every time. Yep, I did see Bash of the Beach 96, guys. You can reference the beginning of the NWO.
You're
I know the third man
thick into the Clinton administration now.
I sure am.
Yep.
But yeah, not far past that. I'm in like July of 96, so
Okay.
Don't talk about other things the NWO has done, because we've now exhausted my NWO knowledge, which is that they're taking over the 3 original dudes in it, which I think there are more of them later. I don't know for sure. And then this fucking thing, but I don't know.
So July of 96 was something I'll never forget.
Why?
All right. So I used to play baseball, and I was on a bunch of travel teams, and we went to Rochester, New York, and played in a tournament where we played on AstroTurf.
Okay.
So it wasn't grass; it was like this thing, and a ball bounced and hit me right in the face and split my lip open. So the night that we were back in the hotel, I had told some people, like, oh, if you want to get a hold of me, this is where it is. And this girl, Lindsay, that I was fucking in love with through 5th, 6th, 7th grade, whatever, she called, and I could not talk to her because my lip was split open. So what could have been?
Right? Oh, Paul sent me stuff a while ago and I didn't see it. What are some of the worst pro wrestler names in wrestling history? This guy's name is Ken Raper. That's unfortunate. I need to show you Joe Gacy. Sure, you can show me Joe Gacy, I think. Unless Neil says otherwise.
Yeah.
Hey, chat. Eyes up here. Kevin Sullivan is there.
I'm gonna get a shirt that says "My tits are right here." Like.
Right. I don't dislike Kevin Sullivan. I hated him in ECW for some fucking reason. I don't remember why anymore. But no, I like him in WCW. He's fun. He is also the leader of the Dungeon of Doom, which has the Giant in it, and I fucking love the Giant. Big Show with long hair.
Oh, okay.
And who else is in the Dungeon of Doom? Hugh Morris is like so obviously inspired by Cronus. Yes. So obviously inspired by Cronus that I'm like, I'm like drawn to him more than I should be. Yes, Newt. His name sounds like humorous. That's the joke.
Like the bone.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, because Hugh Morris was in ECW as Crash ? Crash the Terminator. Please remind me, Neil, if I'm saying this incorrectly. But yeah, he so he did overlap, and look, there's enough of a vibe. I'm not saying for sure, but like I could see it, right? But he reminds me of Cronus enough that I'm like, you'll do. You know what I mean? Oh my god. No, but who else in the Dungeon of Doom do I like? I met Jimmy Hart, so like it was really cool finally seeing his actual vibe. He looks extremely similar now. Oh my god, you can't get over this. Like Jimmy Hart aged really well. Are you good? Eric Bischoff would love you. Oh my god. Yes, he was Crash. Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Oh my god. Newt is dying. Tell Newt this one. Hugh Morris was also oh, I forgot about that.
Go ahead.
Later he was known as Hugh Erection.
That's not as good.
Okay.
Huge erection.
Well, yeah, it's pronounced.
Yeah, I know, but
huge
still.
Erection.
Well,
yes.
you ruined it for me. Who said that?
PCMO.
Ban them from the chat.
Okay.
No.
Yes, his finishing. Oh yeah, Hugh Morris's finishing move is called No Laughing Matter.
Okay.
There's a no spoiler
it made
policy.
me snort, man. Oh, that's good.
Wait, who said something about Who said spoilers? No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to spoil anything. Good.
You yell at Tony L again.
Can we not talk about later WCW? I don't want to spoil anything. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you.
I'm still stuck on
Hugh Morris.
Hugh Morris.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's like up there with Choppy Pee Pee or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's Choppy Pee Pee.
Jesus Christ.
This is called hazing Mets. Okay, hold on. I'm scrolling back. I've been seeing him. Relationship level. Mets and Disco Inferno. Oh god. I will. Oh shit! I never texted him back. Okay.
Wow.
It's fine. Oh my god.
No, is it?
We're doing teaching for the attentive. She's working with the attentive teacher. Oh, okay. I will do that. There's much more when you start emulating for. Okay. I'm getting advice. I will. Okay. Y'all seen the Iron Claw yet? Yes. Sorry, yes. I never did a review.
I did a video of it.
You did, yes. I did not. Tasha's approaching the order from Red Lobster. Tasha's refunded your order to the Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Tasha and Merlin can go fuck themselves.
This is called hazing, Matt. She's so oblivious to it. I love it. I'm not oblivious to the concept of hazing. Thank you. Don't know what you're referring to now because this is probably a while ago, but I know that Newt's joking with me. Like, I don't know what you want.
Of what?
I don't know what they're referencing, but
what am I joking?
Also, I don't use she pronouns. I use they or he. But yeah, they're like, this is called hazing, Matt. She's so oblivious to it. And I'm like, don't patronize me. Fucking, I love it. Shut the fuck up. Surprised Jeff Hardy had a career after his match with Sting at Victory Road in 2011. I maybe heard about that.
I like how everyone, how many people are watching right now?
30.
30, okay. Everybody knows about wrestling, and I don't.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
No, I know. I just, like, I'm just happy to be here.
It's wild, because before I knew about wrestling, a lot of these people have been here, right?
Yeah.
So they've known about wrestling this whole time and just didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
But now they can.
But now, because they saw their opening and they're like, oh, one of us.
Those Hardy Boys books were so thick, hardest hardcovers.
Yeah, they are.
Our manager's still part of wrestling. I always loved Paul Bearer. They are.
That's the My Pillow guy looks like a fucking zombie now, and people keep photoshopping just Paul Bearer into pictures.
God, that is so mean. Paul Bearer is such a good dude. No,
I didn't meet Paul Bearer, but I was in the same vicinity as Paul Bearer. Is that when Taker
gave you a Gatorade?
No, that was a different time. He wasn't there for that.
Okay.
That was cool though. The Undertaker thing was cool and weird. But Paul Bearer was in the same room as us, and I did not know who he was. And people were like really excited to meet him.
Oh my God, Paul Bearer's here.
Yeah, and I didn't know, but I thought that was like a really funny name. I didn't know.
Yeah, he was the funeral director prior to becoming Paul Bearer too, which is cool. I love Das Wunderkind too. Yeah, no, he's great. He's so long, I can't he's just a very. He's built like if Joseph got muscular. He's just very long.
Well, that can't happen because Joseph doesn't have... Like, Joseph is built like a stick bug. Like, they can't get any thicker than what they have. Like...
But he's very... Because isn't he like 6'6" or something? But he's like not very heavy. Like, he's just very... He's a long dude.
So Joseph stayed in the car. But the woman who was training me apparently had a negative experience at your work before.
Okay.
And she was like, that better not be this motherfucker. And she's telling me the story, and I was like, oh, fuck. So I'm going through my phone, trying desperately to find a picture of Joseph.
Yeah. What was
make
her
sure.
Experience?
So you have to drink if you're bowling, you have to buy like 2 things of alcohol or something.
That's not even remotely true.
I don't know what the story was.
So what probably happened is either... That almost sounds like she was trying to buy... We don't require anybody to buy alcohol, so I'm trying to figure out what it could have been.
I don't know.
Either
so
we required... Oh, yeah, sorry.
I found a random picture of your brother and I from the Wayne.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we kept finding bottles of alcohol everywhere? And
it's that picture, yeah.
It's that picture. So, and she's like, oh, it ain't that motherfucker.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, good.
So, But
it was another motherfucker.
Yeah. Probably
so some other motherfucker was over there causing motherfucking problems for this motherfucker.
Based on what she said, where we require her to purchase alcohol to bowl, which is not even remotely true, since, children can bowl. It's actually
children
one of the...
love alcohol, though.
Yeah, but it's one of the few things we don't require an ID for. The arcade
alcohol?
doesn't... No, bowling! I have to hold on to an ID for the rental equipment.
Okay.
And yes, we need an ID for the bar.
Yeah.
So the only things you can purchase without an ID are bowling, the arcade, and food.
But I showed them a picture of your brother, showed them a picture of you, and she goes, nah, they cool. And I went, alright, good.
But no, so what probably happened there was... Can you... You literally interrupted my sentence like 3 times.
Have you seen my championship belt, though?
I have. Fine, I'll drop it.
Continue.
No, obviously you don't want me to talk about it.
No, I do. I want you to talk about it.
No, I'm gonna keep going. Alright, I think managers are there for people who can walk the walk but can't talk the talk. Not everyone can be Ric Flair. So, I think that's how it used to be. More so now, because, one of the more veteran students was helping me learn promo stuff. And he was talking about, because someone was like, I'm not good at speaking. I would prefer to have a manager and just be that manager's monster. And he was like, that's difficult because there just aren't a lot of managers anymore, and because there are so few, they tend to manage multiple people, and then they'll kind of focus on the one, you know what I mean? So it's hard to get a manager.
So that was a thing where they didn't have to be on the mic because the other person was?
I mean, Sabu, one of my favorites from ECW, he did not speak, or at least that was part of his gimmick.
Okay.
You could see him talking in the ring, but part of his gimmick there, especially because the original Sheik was his uncle, who had a similar gimmick, I think, where they didn't speak English, so that was the vibe. So
I never thought about that.
Yeah, Sabu never cut a promo to my knowledge, at least not in the years that I've seen him. He made later on, but oh no, I guess that's not true. He's talked a couple times in the ring now, but he at the very least that was the original plan, and Paul Heyman was his manager at that time. at least in ECW. Obviously, I don't know who managed him previously, but so yeah, it was actually funny because I didn't know that Paul Heyman managed Sabu for a while because he would talk about Sabu, like he was cutting a promo about Sabu, obviously, but because Sabu wasn't in the room with him, I just assumed that he was just like hyping him up for some reason because I knew nothing about wrestling. So, but yeah, that was like a thing.
Aladdin.
What? Sabu? Is it Babu? Maybe it's similar. You're right.
Okay. Am I
might be thinking of something else.
What was the monkey's name in Aladdin?
Oh shit, we got a super chat. Hold on.
Oh no.
Let me scroll down to it. $20. Oh, thank you again, William.
Who sent it? William.
Same person, yeah. Spoiler alert, Nude is making a movie and will not be denied. He's being unleashed to be a creative prodigy.
So,
right? Or prodigy.
William, thank you. So, if you watched last week's stream, William sent me a 28 Days Later t-shirt, which I was wearing. Because that was the video that got me fired from Screenwave.
Yeah.
William is a good fucking dude and has been extremely helpful in everything and much appreciated. And I'm having a slow mental breakdown because I'm trying to do something awesome for you, dude, and I'm trying my hardest. So I very much appreciate you being in my corner and dude, fucking apparently from us talking, he went looking for a movie review, found us. And then watched one of our streams. Well, watched a stream I did solo. You were busy. And wanted to get involved in cool stuff. So I appreciate it, dude. You don't have to send us money. I'm broke as fuck. I'm working 3 jobs. But it's people being involved and wanting to see me do better. And I agree. I will not be denied. I'm going to make something awesome.
Hell yeah.
It's just, I want to make sure that I don't care what happens to me. I just want the people who still believe in me to be like, we're justified in believing in this fucking clown, And I want to make sure that everybody makes money and everybody gets rewarded for sticking with me because I know that I don't make it easy on people to be my friend. And to be in my corner, and I know that, and I apologize all the time for people, to people because of that. But I definitely think that we can make something dope as shit and include everybody, and it'll be fun and awesome, and hopefully start something new. And William, I appreciate your you're being in my corner so much. So yeah, I'm getting all emotional now.
You're good. All right.
I'm not used to it. I'm not used to not fucking sing for my supper. And when people go go do the thing you want to do, I get like,
I know.
Second guess myself because I hear Ryan's voice in my head. I hear my old boss at Screenwave, Ryan, the owner of Screenwave, saying like, nobody cares about that shit. Why don't you try to make something mainstream, And then I look at like, I was on Sunday when I was at work, I was on the phone with Fredo and Ray. And again, to say I'm on the phone with fucking Fredo and Ray, like, yeah, granted, you guys know if you watch that he's a friend of mine, but like, that's somebody who I've been a fan of since I was a little kid. And then to know that he will call me periodically blows my fucking mind. There's YouTubers who I like, who I'm friendly with. There's B-movie people who I'm friendly with. And not to like say this to like toot my own horn or something like that, but it's like, there are people who are way better off than me and way more successful than me that seem to see something in me, and I'm trying desperately not to, to let them down in believing in me and stuff like that. Because the people who I always made stuff for and who I wanted to impress are gone, and now it's like this weird, like, what do I do? Where do I go? Kind of thing, So yeah. Okay. I had a really weird dream the other night.
Yeah?
Yeah. Never mind. I'm not going to get into it. Because then I'm going to... No, I'm not going to get into it. Because, it's still... Yeah. Go ahead. We'll continue to talk about wrestling.
Yeah, sorry. There's a whole bunch of... All right, hold on. Hold on.
But thank you, William.
Why do I feel like I missed something? Wait, what? So first I noticed about the... Hold on. I'm struggling.
So
okay, there we go. Yeah. No, yeah, he popped up again. That's why I got confused.
Yeah.
But, Sergeant Slaughter, an early 90s WWF, played an Iraqi sympathizer. Huge heat. Vince didn't think that Gulf War would happen. Oh, fair enough. Sergeant Slaughter was also in the G.I. Joe movie. Oh yeah, you were saying that. My childhood was weird. Mm-hmm. The angle of the camera is giving Basic Instinct vibes. It looks normal to me. It's just vertical. We don't speak of Metz's skirt. When you notice, just remember that Newt has to defend his belt 24/7. Metz is sneaky. I'm not wearing this skirt. I don't know. These are my workout shorts, actually.
Oh, okay. I'm defending my belt.
Okay.
That Chris gave me.
Yes. Newt, have you checked out X-Men 97? I love it.
Yes, I loved it. That might be the best start to finish X-Men material that's ever been created in any form other than a comic book. It was incredible.
I found the worst wrestler name ever. Check your text. Yes, I saw it, Paul. Well, everyone heard that, so the match is on. See you on the 15th, Newt. Oh my god. Oh, because Neil's coming.
Okay.
Someone's singing the Cranberries. Oh, Tasha and Merlin sing the Cranberries. In your head, in your head. You definitely need to watch Thunder in Paradise. I should.
I remember it. I remember when it was on.
Pushing Up Roses and Allison Pregler are quality, snarky female YouTubers.
Yeah, Allison is married to Phaelus.
Okay.
And he did the first Swamp Zombies review. I like her stuff. She does movie nights. She used to be very tight with Brad Jones. Pushing Up Roses, I like. She does all of the Baywatch and Murder, She Wrote reviews. I don't know if she was ever associated with Channel Awesome, but she's just one of those YouTubers who I'll put on as background noise. She also has an OnlyFans.
Okay.
She's very attractive.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Kind of nerdy, kind of like bookish, attractive. A lot of tattoos and stuff like that.
That's good look.
Yeah.
Newt's gonna get buff and tatted. It's been foretold in the Northern Lights scene in Arizona was the sign.
I was saying that every project I finish and produce that's my project, it's a Newt Wallen film, a Newt Wallen whatever, I will get a tattoo for that thing.
Oh, yeah.
But so far, everything I've done is for other people. For like
that's how it has to start.
Donald Farmer and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So.
Hey Newt, what do you think of bourbon? Like as a concept?
Like the drink?
Yeah.
I like bourbon.
Bourbon's good. If you want to give me a birthday present, a shirt with my tits are down here / right here would be perfect. Yeah. Yes.
Quit staring at my eyes and look at my tits.
The Ticklish Dandy was one of the worst wrestling names. That one's bad.
The Ticklish Dandy.
Oh no, poor Tony. He said, "Dear God, I hear about the giant every time." I'm sorry, because he doesn't look. You're still laughing at the Ticklish Dandy. That's so valid. That's such a bad name. Anyway, for those of you who aren't aware, Tony looks not a lot like the giant, but enough that we keep calling the giant Tony.
Why is wrestling like this?
Do you want me to Google him? Do you want to know anything more about him? Do you want to see what he looks like? Okay, I am not familiar with him, so let's go find out.
Dandy.
Let's go find out about the Ticklish Dandy.
The Ticklish Dandy versus Hugh Morris.
Ticklish Dandy. What? What are you looking at? Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
List of Iron Man heavy metal. Hold on. It's not popping up for some reason.
Alright, because he doesn't exist, because you guys fucking made it up.
Alternatively.
Oh my god, the Ticklish Dandy, that's incredible.
What am I looking at?
I don't know.
Is this it? No, that's Coco Beware.
Somebody just got blocked or something.
Oh, hang on, I'll go fix it.
Oh my god.
I searched up Ticklish Dandy Wrestler and it's not working. But yeah, I'm sorry, Tony. I'm sorry you hear about the giant every single time.
That's fucking
funny. Hold on. His finishing moves. Okay. Did Hugh Morris ever wrestle Zach Morris for the Bayside? Oh my god.
Zach Morris is trash.
Hey, Newt. I put the choppy PP clip in Discord and it went nowhere.
I saw it. I saw it. But I saw it, but I didn't click on it.
Oh yeah, because
I'm waiting to do it for Patreon content.
Yeah. Why can't I find this dude?
But I appreciate it. Who put it in?
That's Lita.
Lita?
Oh, that was no. Sorry, I was reading. My bad. That was Joe Panaccio.
All right, thank you, Joe. Joe, I'm not ignoring it.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting to see it as
Why am I getting Lita?
I try very hard to get to everybody in the Discord. I know, it doesn't matter if I respond or something like that, but I can't get to everything every day.
Mm-hmm. Why am I seeing?
Although Sparkle Scarzilla is gonna make us a cake.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How's that gonna ship? Because I know the cookies survived,
cookies.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I cannot find this wrestler.
She had some health problems. Everybody in our Discord's having health problems.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yes.
Jimmy. At least I hope you are. Could be worse. Could be loose sass. Oh my god.
Loose ass.
That famous Tony blocked me on Twitter because I follow Newt. That's unfortunate.
A couple people have said that. Yeah.
Is that the Rocky Bell? Oh, hello, Horn Dog. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Mets, yeah, she's cool.
Imagine blocking someone because they follow somebody else. You know?
Right?
There's been a couple people recently who were parts so a couple people recently have been Patreon followers of that.
Oh, of them.
Not of them. And they follow me, but they don't follow the Patreon. And they commented on an old video apparently that was on the Patreon because they're still making money off my stuff. And apparently they got blocked. But they still take their money, and I'm just like, God. What the fuck, dude? Like, then honestly, Tony Peluso, delete everything that has me in it, and then you can do that to people.
Fair.
Instead of continuing to monetize off the best content you've ever done.
Someone said, Mets, yeah, she's cool, I guess. No smoldering hatred or pushing up roses, none at all. I literally, like, Newt's mentioned her, but I don't actually... Never watched her content. There's no hatred because I literally have no opinion on her. If Newt says she's cool, I trust that.
Yeah. It's somebody who I follow. I don't know her. Again, a lot of these YouTubers, I don't know them. You know.
But
people like Aaron, Mike's girlfriend, who's Aaron Plays. I only knew her when I worked there, and we were in the same room and stuff like that. But I still follow her content because I think she's fucking cool, and I like her content. I like her take on retro games and stuff like that. And I'm not in the retro gaming community or something like that. But like people who were nice to me, even when then other people weren't being nice to me, I'm fine with that. Like Joe from GameSack and and the guys from the Game Chasers and 8-Bit Eric and RGT and stuff like that. Like they're still nice to me, and they don't have to be, but so that means a lot to me, you know. Yeah.
But no, I have no beef with pushing up roses.
You don't even know who it is.
Yeah, I was like, you've recommended her, and I keep going, oh yeah, I should totally watch some of her stuff, and then I don't. There's no offense to her. I just
there's so many.
I mean, how many movies have you done that with? There's a whole list on my phone that's been compiled over the past 9 years now.
There's so few YouTubers who I can watch anymore because they're connected to people who hate me. That it's really like affected things, you know. But she's one of those. I genuinely like her content.
Oh yeah.
I reviewed today for Wednesday. I reviewed the last Amityville movie, which is done by the Movie Timelines guy. Okay. I really like his channel, and I like him as
I think I've seen his
a concept and as a creator. So the most of the video is talking about like, I really like this dude's stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And that's rare when it comes to YouTube movie people because most of them are playing a character or they're just shitty for the sake of being shitty people, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a wrestling nerd too. LOL. Gangrel came back last night. I heard he showed up and he and Edge reconnected. Or I'm sorry, Adam Copeland. No, because that's his AEW name.
Oh. Okay.
I like Gangrel a lot. I think I showed you a video. He showed up in.
What's the name?
Gangrel.
Oh, I thought you were saying Game Girl, and I was like...
No, Gangrel. He's a vampire. That's his gimmick. He would come out to the ring. First of all, it was such a bomb-ass fucking song. And then he'd, like, drink viscous red liquid and spit it out. And then it was just dripping down his face for the rest of the match. Obviously, I loved that. But he teamed up with Edge and Christian to create the Brood. So just these 3 long-haired vampires... Which I hate.
You hate that. That's not your take at all.
Here, wait, let me show you the Brood. But at one point,
there's 2 ways to look at it. We say the Brood. There's the X-Men character. And then there's the Cronenberg movie.
Yeah. There's also wrestlers. Because fucking course there are.
Of course.
And whatnot. But so that's a thing, and I'm very, very into it. Because I mean, was I ever not gonna love every single
That's like if somebody was like, how can we, like in a lab, they constructed that, based on your interest. It's like AI,
Yeah, exactly. Look at Edge in this fucking leather jacket. And I just, oh my god. But yeah, Gangrel showed up at a show that I was at recently.
To my interests.
Right? He showed up at a show I was at recently, and I was on hard cam side. This is before I think this is before I started training.
Yeah.
And he so like his name pops up, and I think I showed you this clip, but I'm wearing like a low cut dress or whatever, and I start jumping because I'm excited.
Yeah.
And it's just like because I'm so pale, like it's dark, and all you can see is like my tits. But
that's good advertising.
I fucking tagged him on like I posted a video of that where I was like, hey guys, do you think I like Gangrel? And I tagged him and he liked the tweet. So good shit. But yeah, I mean, look at was I not gonna love every second of this?
It's kind of made to your taste.
Yeah, but oh fuck, sorry guys, I'll be right back. It's YouTube's having a whole time about this. Because it's trying to Instagram live us. Hang on, 28 active, that was 6 days ago. Alright, here we go, I'm back. Alright. Scrolling noises. Oh, did someone get... Hold on, someone got... Big Dick Dudley, yeah, with his finisher, total penetration.
Same.
Okay, hang on. I'm just making sure I'm not, it was... Yes, Tony, it was our first date. We went and saw, Iron Claw.
Yes,
and I sobbed, which was...
I've heard this story.
Interesting, yeah. For those who haven't, so I met Tony from his job. I was a regular at Wawa, and he knew my brother because Joseph would go in all the time to get views pods, but then I kept going in a couple times, and the one time I came in a Cactus Jack shirt, and he complimented my shirt, and I was like, oh, that one's cute, I'm gonna keep him. So ultimately he
collecting strays.
Yeah, he gave me his number, and he asked me on a date, and we went to see Iron Claw, and that was also the day that I visited the Monster Factory to see if I was gonna go and like sign up. So we had a really weird first date, but it was a blast. The cops ended up involved because we were sitting outside of his house, but I thought that we were in his driveway, not like the next door neighbor's driveway. And the cops rolled up at one point, because it was at that point like 2 a.m, and the neighbors had been like, hey, there's a fucking weird car in our driveway. And then they were convinced I was smoking weed, and it was just a whole thing. But yeah, no, weirdest first date ever. Very, very fun though. But yes, I did hear that Gangrel came back also. Horn Dog, that's about that Mets gonna take away from Newt at any time. You know me getting my grubby hands on that belt. No,
I'm the champion.
So the guitar guy from Deftones won't tour outside the U.S. anymore because he's a flat earth. But he did tour the world in the 90s and 2000s. I don't know, man. I don't even pretend to understand flat earth.
His views have changed.
Have they? Well, oh, now he's a flat earther.
Yeah, like now he's a flat earther.
Yeah, I gotcha. The All Valley Under 18 tournament is back on. Okay, I don't know.
It's from Karate Kid.
Oh, okay. We did talk about it, and don't worry, Newt, we can train you in the lore. Okay. There's a place in hell where Mad Max Road Warrior is scored by Lou Bega, and Mambo number 5 is played to the action set pieces.
A little bit of Monica in my eyes.
Oh my god. Newt is 100% about to become the leader of the Dungeon of Doom, and I'm here for it.
I'm ready.
I just draw the fucking eyebrows on him. Paul Bearer used to be known as Percy Pringle. I did know that. He does have a big broad voice. Oh, Alex Wright. New wrestling faction. Hey, Newt. Joey told me you should call him. Oh my god. Show off the belt, Newt. Tell us an interesting movie story, Newt. Jesus.
I have so many stories.
Give me that Jimmy Hart. What do you want me to talk about with Jimmy Hart? He was nice enough to meet. I felt bad because like no one really cared about him at the thing I was at. But
what's a good movie story? What's a good movie theater story?
Oh, movie theater story? Oh boy.
I have so many.
Oh shit, I never texted Disco Inferno back. Oh, if I said that, that's not what I meant to. I said I never texted, and then I kind of dropped the name out. I was like, I never texted him back. I was not referring to Disco Inferno, but
yeah, I was like, you know Disco Inferno?
I don't even know if he's still alive. I assume he is, probably.
Well, you know what happens when you assume.
Wait, hold on, we did know this. He is alive and has shit wrestling takes. That's what it was, right? Right, Neil? He is alive and has bad wrestling takes because he thinks that women should not be in wrestling. I think that's Disco Inferno.
Biological women?
Yes. But yeah, tell us an interesting movie story. I don't know what that means though.
I don't know. What's a good movie theater story?
Movie theater story?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Do you remember when? Do you remember when Thor Ragnarok came out and we ran out of popcorn and people were yelling at us and you had a nervous breakdown and hid?
Probably.
Yeah.
That does sound like me, especially at that time. Well, because that was also the day that came out was the anniversary of my arrest, so I was already like not in a great place.
Well, the day before Ragnarok was a big one when it came to like a core memory because
that was
I blocked off a theater for a friend of mine whose son had Hodgkin's disease, and he couldn't be around people. So I blocked off a theater for him to watch the movie because he's a big Marvel fan, and his dad had done so much stuff for me. So I did a sanitized theater, and then I invited our usual group of friends to come see the movie. But then a million fucking other people showed up, and then somebody was going into that theater where they were with the Hodgkin's kid, and then other people were smoking in the theater. Yeah. So I basically said, hey, I'm going to turn the movie off and kick everybody out. And that fucking sucked. But then I got everybody out of there, got it cleaned up, and then I had to leave for Tucson in the morning because I had to pick up the redhead and drive and get to the airport. And on the way there, I ran out of gas, and I basically coasted into where I had to be, and then was like, I'll figure it out later because I had to get everybody fucking out of the theater.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
The monkey's Abu. Okay. Luckily, Phoenix will have the best manager take over. Hell yeah, Neil. Neil is very, very good at promos, and he wants to be my manager. And honestly, what a fucking mood.
Elvira's gonna be mine.
He's so long, Mets. Yeah. Yago from Aladdin was great. I haven't actually seen Aladdin. I still have to watch
was
it.
The bird, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope you're doing well, Nude. I heard about the recent health scare you had.
I did. Who said that?
That was Sebastian Sanchez.
Hello. Yes. I'm waiting on the second surgery to be approved, and then I can have that. And yeah, no, I was in bad shape for a while there, and I was keeping it quiet from people. We were streaming a lot, and I was in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
I was having a hard time with a lot of functionality, but I'm feeling a little bit better now. And once the second surgery is done, hopefully that'll cure a lot of the issues.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, Luchasaurus from AEW has a gimmick like that. His manager speaks for him because he's like from the prehistoric era and can't speak. Didn't he get renamed or something?
Luchasaurus is a great name.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him. I've seen him in a couple of matches, I think, back when my workplace used to have AEW on occasion. Luchasaurus. That's not spelled right. Hold on, Luchasaurus.
That's a damn good name.
Yeah, look at him.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's really cool. What am I looking at?
My cat is useless.
Ready. I gotta get to check that. What?
My cat is
How is that gonna inconvenience me? Your cat... Look at her. Oh my god. That's cute. He's a long dude. Let's talk about him, my god. I find it very easy to be your friend, dude. Hell yeah.
There you go.
That's Adam.
Oh, alright. Hello. Yeah. Some people don't think it's easy to be my friend. Some people are way better off when I'm no longer in their lives.
Oh my god.
Quite a few people,
then
actually.
They suck. Alright, you're so chill, Newt. Just believe and you'll be good. Good night, all. Alright, good night. A good fucking dude. Best review of a person ever, right? Did you see the Beetlejuice 2 trailer? Honestly, I don't think it looks bad.
I did. I obviously am excited about it. I think there's too many member berries in it, and I think that some of the effects look a little cheap. But other than that, I'm very excited about it.
You know Invader Zim or Johnny the Homicidal Maniac? What about
them? By the same guy.
And they just said good night.
Oh.
Same person. He's like, hey,
and he used to be on the Real World as well, which is an MTV show. I love Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Mets is 100% going to steal the belt tonight. I think they could take on Monster Inc. right now.
I'm just going to be naked wearing it.
Obviously. Yeah, that picture of Shawn Michaels I showed you.
Yeah, that's what I was going to make.
Yeah. Would love if Newt pulls a Spike Lee and calls his work a joint. Oh my god.
A Newt Wallen joint?
Yep. Oh man, the Ticklish Dandy, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. It's not real. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I couldn't find him. If one of you could send a picture into the Discord, because when I googled Ticklish Dandy wrestler, it was just like, did you know this one wrestler is ticklish? And I'm like, no. And then it was like unrelated stuff. Then there were a bunch of AI pictures that popped up, and I was just like, that's not related. Good night, I'll go to 11 hours.
Good night.
Damn it, Dallas scored. Okay.
What's the score now?
I don't know. That was probably... Well, yeah. What's the score? I have long hair, broad shoulders, and have the same baggy eyes. That's a descriptor. he had, and every time we watch anything involving the Giants, always look, it's Tony. Oh yeah. I've shown you pictures of Tony, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So you can see the comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Have I shown you Big Show with long hair?
Yes.
Actually, okay, yeah. So you can.
But I remember that on my own.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because again, you don't watch wrestling, but yeah. I saw the cake on Discord too. Real cake, not just butt. Dude, my ass has been phenomenal lately, and it's absolutely all the working out I'm doing. But Love Out Rose is now doing diagnosis murder vids. That's fucking sick. Lies. Metz's best girl. Phoenix 2OP. Please ban. What the fuck? I can't tell if you're a troll or not, so I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
This person's been okay this whole time.
Oh,
but,
okay.
yeah. I want to see a wrestler that has false teeth and takes them off for a special move called the gum up and proceeds to bite them on the neck. Okay, so interesting question there. Because biting is not allowed, and it would you have the count to a disqualification.
Yeah.
Would that
count?
Yeah, would that count, or is that? It probably would, but
yeah, I don't because you're not biting.
Right. No, I'm saying I think it would count anyway.
You're giving a good gum job.
Good gum job. But no, it's like how Danhausen argues that this guy gets his fans to send him teeth, right?
I know Dan.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. And then
Joe Bob.
Has he?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me actually. He's so fucking cool. But yeah. So then he pours
made,
the teeth into the
other. Take him to a comic book store.
Oh my god.
Because he won a bet or he won a match, and he made a guy take him to a comic book store so he can buy all the comics he wants. And I was like, I don't know who this guy is, but I like the cut of his jib.
I love everything I've learned about him.
He's always like this.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got the voice he talks. Oh my god, I love everything I've learned about him. But apparently he pours teeth into people's mouths and then argues it's not a foreign object because they already have teeth
in your mouth.
Yeah, he's just adding more teeth, and that is my favorite argument ever. Oh my god.
I like that.
Google him. Why do you care so much? Because I would greatly prefer if you gendered me correctly. Can I say that Metz is best person, or are you gonna boomer me? I'm ready. I feel like boomers are the opposite of respecting pronouns, but yes, you can say I'm best person. That's fine. Metz still gonna steal that belt, and I'm here for it. Wait, is that a tattoo on your thigh, Metz? Yeah, I've got 2 tattoos on my thigh. I thought I've shown these before, but maybe not. This one. Well, they're both memorial tattoos. This one's for our cat McLovin, who we have for 12 years, and this one's for Scream.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any other tattoos?
I have 4 other tattoos.
Where are they?
My shoulder. I've got one on my back. I've got some spiders on my hip. Why? Got carrot on my ankle.
I just thought people should want to know.
You just thought people would. Do you want me to show off my back tattoo again?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I've got 6 tattoos, but my back piece is the best one, obviously. But yes, these are 2 tattoos on my thighs.
Yes.
Hold on. I think it's a thing called respect. Thank you, Neil. Greetings and salutations. What's up, Professor Macabre?
What up?
That's debatable. They bite worse than any human I've dealt with. Oh, because the guy was like, can I call them a person, or is that... And Gerald was like, pretty sure they're human. And now Tony's saying that I bite worse than any human they bite.
Yes.
I don't bite that bad. My teeth aren't sharp enough. Tony has repeatedly compared me to a tiger, though. And...
Because you're great.
Definitely. No, for other reasons. Apparently it is good, it's lucky that his pelvis is still intact, apparently. The stream is looking kind of weird. Something looks different. I know, right? Isn't it weird that we're vertical?
Vertical.
Yeah. That's just because they're in touch with their roots. Thank you, Gerald. Looking forward to your review on the last Amityville movie. Oh yeah, because you said you saw that.
Yep.
Did we get another fucking super chat? Oh my god. It's William again. Knew your friends believe in you, your fans believe in you. Go all in. Anxiety up 100%.
Stop sending us super chats.
No. You will accept his love one
Stop
way or
sending
another.
me super chats.
My cat just passed in late January. I had him for close to 15 years. I'm so sorry to hear that.
So
That's the fucking worst. If you want to show him off at all, you're welcome to.
Look, she opened her eyes.
Oh my god, she did.
So Elvira's been sleeping next to the thing the entire time. Because everywhere I am, she has to be. I love this stupid. She's useless. Cats are essentially useless.
Aren't you? Aren't you useless?
And I never thought that I would love a cat. But I do love her. And when she dies, which, you know, she's 7.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be inconsolable.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
and then I'm
just
totally going to get a better cat.
Oh, my God. Get the facts right. You asked me out. I was about to chicken the hell out. Okay, so sort of. So, like, I came back, and I was talking to Tony for a while after he complimented my shirt. And then, apparently after I left, because he was like, all right, I should probably get back to work. I was like, oh, okay. His coworkers were like, you absolute buffoon.
Yeah.
So, but I came back in a few more times. I made sure to come in to hit. So there are 2 Wawas within a couple minutes of me.
Mm-hmm.
His is technically closer, but anytime I made like a
so
mobile order,
it's the Wawa next to the Wawa.
Basically,
it's one of those.
So the one that's technically close. No, so they're like in different directions. Like it's like this. So his is this way, and the other one's this way. But whenever I made a mobile order, it would take me to this one, and then I accidentally ordered to this one.
I'm gonna go into that one and flirt with him.
Go for it.
And see what he says.
I can share.
Yeah.
But so
we'll make a wobbly H.
Hell yeah. But I like the implication that since we're high-fiving, he's the line.
Oh yeah, no, he
absolutely.
is. We're gonna fill you out like an application, bitch.
But yeah, so the first time I went there and he complimented my shirt, that was me accidentally going to what I thought was the wrong one, but now I exclusively go to that one. But yeah, anytime I came in, his coworkers would see me like looking around and seeing if he was there, and you know, we'd like chat for a little bit, and then eventually he got the balls to ask for my number.
I used to do so. There, my friend Christy, not the one who passed, the other one.
Yeah.
She worked at Ace Hardware down the Jersey Shore.
Okay.
Literally across the street from my theater. And when I first got that job in Stone Harbor, the place was a fucking mess. The GM I took it over for was a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go across the street and get keys made. And when I went across the street to get keys made, there was this really fucking cute girl. She looked like a perfect combination of Natalie Portman and Julia Roberts. Christy is in old episodes of Underbelly. She's in the Paperboy video and stuff like that. And so she and I was waiting for this key to get made. I'm talking to this girl. I'm talking about filmmaking and stuff like that. And she was interested in filmmaking. So I was like, oh shit, like this is going kind of well. So I broke the key on purpose, and I kept going back just to have an excuse to talk to her. And then we wound up hanging out for a while, and you know, she's married and lives in Portland now and has kids. But we are like, it's one of those like you have core loves of your life, and she is one of those loves of my life. And it all started with just, you know, I'm sitting there and I'm having a conversation with this girl, and it like clicked instantly, you know.
That's awesome.
And so
But yeah, that's essentially what I did with Tony. I'd come back in and I'd be like, hey, because I tried inviting him to watch.
I broke a lot of keys.
It was probably suspicious.
To the point where it was like, I don't think he knows how keys work.
I don't think he knows how keys work. But yeah, and then eventually he gave me, or you know, he got my number because he apologized. So I was with Joseph, and he was like, "I'm sorry, bro. I have to do this." Like he's apologizing to Joseph. I'm like, "What the fuck is happening?" And then he asked for my number. I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I came back and he was like, "Oh, I gotta take you on a date sometime." But yes, technically, I guess the Iron Claw date.
And Joseph's like, "You didn't ask before. What are you, gay?"
Right. But yeah, I guess technically I did initiate the Iron Claw date, because you were like, "Oh, hey, have you seen this?" I'm like, "Oh, no, not yet. Do you want to go see it?" He was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, is that how you sounded when he said it?
It's exactly. It was over text. I don't know.
Wow.
I love when Newt gets in movie shit. I know, right? Phoenix 2 OP. She cannot sit. Love that for her. I'm literally begging you. It's not that hard to gender me correctly. Oh, did I use a gender pronoun? These long-haired vampires want to block in Congress. The 3 long-haired vampires want to block in Congress, right? Finally saw Dead Heat the other day. Can't believe I never saw it. What an interesting flick.
Good one, yeah.
Neil confirming that Disco Inferno has very bad wrestling taste.
Dead Heat with Joe Piscopo. Great effects by Johnson. Fuck. He had his name taken off of Hellraiser Inferno. He basically was one of the creators of Slimer from Ghostbusters. Used to be married to Linnea Quigley, and I can't think of his last name is Johnson. I know that.
Hey, Newt better back that. Back what? Wait, what? Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, backing up a little bit. Oh yeah. I've got the replica Rocky Belt signed by Carl Weathers. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. Best.
Yeah.
No one fucked with him, and he seemed not to make drama. Good guy. That's good. OMG, I remember your arrest, Mets. That was so fucked up what happened on Pajama Day, too. Yes. Yeah, I was arrested in my favorite pajamas. It's fine.
Made it more special.
Right?
Which I had no clue of until the fucking guy at the theater was like, you know.
Yeah, who was good friends with me at the time, you motherfucker. It's fine. He also dated one of my friends.
And then I texted you after hiring you, like, hey.
I thought I don't remember if you texted me or pulled me in the office, but I remember you being like, what's with this? And
no,
I'm like,
I
for the love
texted
of
you
God,
about it
okay.
after I hired you, like,
hey,
buddy.
Yeah, you were basically like, hey, you're not gonna do this at the theater, right? And I'm like, yeah.
And like, hey, like, maybe just, like, I'm cool.
Right.
Hey.
Basically. That was actually when I was starting to get concerned, because when you went from like, oh, well, don't kill me, to like, you'll get me first, right? I trust you to make it quick. Quick. Like, I was like, oh my God.
I don't even want to hear the one with my name on it.
Right? Glad to hear you're doing better, Newt. Yeah. Hello, Newt. Glad to hear you're getting better.
Hey.
What's up? You're the man, Newt. If anyone could narrate your lives, who would it be? Mine would be a drunk Nick Nolte. Grover, someone said.
Kevin Smith, because he would go off on weird tangents.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, honestly. I'll take anyone. Anyone can narrate.
Yeah.
It would be because
it'll be the screaming guy outside.
Oh God, that'd be
the screaming
really
schizophrenic
funny.
guy.
Yep. Okay, so Neil said it would be an illegal move to bite someone with your gums because it counts as an illegal hold, so they would need to let go.
All right, that makes sense.
Do you like John Constantine DC stuff, Newt?
Yes.
Mets is they or them. Get it right, dude. I do also use he pronouns.
Constantine, Hard Time, such a good fucking story. Garth Ennis. I love the fucking. He uses black magic to. It's a great story. And created by Alan Moore, part of the Swamp Thing universe.
Oh God, what did Paul just send me?
Oh no.
Alright, scroll to. Oh, okay.
Oh.
This is the flamethrower thing from last night. Check that shit out.
Oh God.
Okay.
It looks like the poster for the Exterminator.
Right? Oh my God, look at that. It's a flamethrower. Hell yeah. Alright, well thank you. I almost just actually called him. Okay. Oh no, it got scrolled all the way back. I forgot.
Oh no.
Hang on a second. I absolutely love the back tat. I know you do. Literally, Tony is obsessed with my back tattoo. Like, I'll just be chilling there and he'll just be like, ah. I'm like, that's fair. Sorry, Joe P. We lost our dog Alfie, though we had our relationship and marriage. That sucks, man. I'm sorry everyone's losing their pets.
Yeah.
Poor Elvira. Don't worry, Newt, I got you, bro. Oh my God, Tony. We lost him between Christmas and New Year. We had him 18 years. Jesus, that's a long-ass time. There's a town where every store is a Wawa, and everyone who lives there is an employee, and they leave. Now we just need DoorDash to go to that one. That was such a pain. Oh, yeah, this morning, Gerald was trying to order me some food, because I wanted ice cream, and...
Yeah.
That bagel is still in my room. It's fine. No, anyway, so I'm a big fan of the texture of Wawa's oatmeal.
Okay.
Which feels like a very autistic sentence. And, I really like the texture of it. I don't... Like, the flavor is good, too, but I don't care so much about that. The texture, though.
It's very autistic sentence.
But, I just feel like, when people are trying to tally up, is Mets autistic? I think that one goes in the yes column.
100%. I don't even think that's a question anymore.
I know. I've been formally diagnosed.
Okay, and then.
I'm just saying I've never been formally diagnosed, so it's technically still up in the air. Even though literally anybody I know is like, come on, but
Yeah, like. Elvira knows you're autistic. Like,
But yes, I'm a big fan of the texture of Wawa's oatmeal. And it's available from 5 to 11 a.m., which is a very inconvenient time to be available because I'm frequently asleep during those hours.
Are you though?
I mean, like, some of those hours.
Yeah.
But, look, I'm still able to get it.
I do my best not to text you until, like, 5.
Yeah, 5 p.m. is my usual wake-up time.
When you're like, I'm awake when the sun is going down.
Yep. Actually, because I was like awake early this weekend, anytime I walked out of the Monster Factory in like the sun, I was like, oh god. But and then Paul was like, you're not beating the vampire allegations, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm really not. I know, but we actually ran down a whole bunch of like vampire things, and like my saving grace is that I fucking love garlic.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
well, I mean.
And you can see me in mirrors.
Yeah, and to be fair, that is all human constructs of what a vampire is.
That's true.
That's it's like
you guys
the Bible.
Don't really
it's people.
Know. No.
Right. What if all these years we go back and rewatch these and it's just me talking to nothing?
Oh my god.
In all these videos.
But oh yeah. So right. So this morning, we were trying to like.
That's the thing I hate about Santa Clara.
Oh yeah.
All the goddamn vampires.
It's fair. Sounds really familiar. Yeah. You are still a vampire, lol. Thank you, Paul. But yeah, so Gerald was trying to get me to and one of the stores, so of the two stores, right, the one that always gets picked, that one didn't have oatmeal for whatever reason. So Gerald tried to like
texture, I'm autistic.
Stop. Then so Gerald tried to redirect it to Tony's Wawa. And because that one does have oatmeal, or did at that time, probably doesn't right now at 11:30 at night. But and it was just absolutely refusing. So that's what Gerald's referencing. He's like, you just need DoorDash to go to Tony's Wawa. Oh, never leave instead. I'm buying Newt a Supercuts gift card. Why? His hair looks fine. What are you talking about?
I do need to get a haircut.
Oh, do you? Hey Newt, when are you gonna post pictures on your OnlyFans account with that belt?
I was thinking about it recently. So.
Oh, he's saying Newt better back up that Wobbly H offer. Yeah, alright.
Alright. Who gets the front, who gets the back?
I'd like the back, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the front.
Okay.
Open wide, bitch.
Oh my god. Can either of you do the Prince Nana dance from AEW? I am not familiar with it.
I don't know what that is.
I was arrested in my favorite pajamas. Now we have a story. There are so many stories from my arrest. I also made a bondage joke to the cops. Because I don't think before I speak.
It's very true.
Love Newt. I don't even want to hear the story with my... Oh, yeah, yeah, right.
The what?
You were saying you didn't want to hear the one with your name on it. This guy said the story, but you were talking about...
Oh, yeah, no, I don't... I'd just rather just die.
To be honest, I still don't know why you were arrested. You don't? Alright, I'll text you later about it.
Yeah.
I love this because Metz is about to steal the belt. Oh, obviously. Take it back, not Grover. Michael Ironside would narrate my life. Yo, meet you every need a movie yo, Newt, if you ever need a movie monster, I can play a mean cannibal. Okay. Don't tell me that. That's dangerous.
Yeah, Matt's like
you gotta be careful. That was Tony. It's obviously
alright.
Yeah. Newt, why haven't you reviewed Leaving Las Vegas, one of the best films of all time?
I did. Oh no, wait.
Oh, is that what they're...
I reviewed... What's the what's the one I reviewed when I was not leaving Las Vegas? Oh, Fear and Loathing.
Oh, I haven't seen Fear and Loathing.
So we did so Fear and Loathing is based on in a book. Mm-hmm. And it's Johnny Depp's in the movie, a Terry Gilliam movie, and it's about like a guy, a very famous writer who worked for Rolling Stone, who was on every drug possible. We had to do the review because it had to time up with the AVGN episode of Vegas Stakes. We had to go get the first vaccine. Oh, right. And the show I used to be on, he was very anti-vaccine, very pro-Trump. So a lot of their fans were very pro-Trump, anti-vaccine. Yeah. So we were told to pretend that we were drunk because we were in so much pain from the first vaccine. So that episode was like very difficult to get through because I was in like my fucking arm and I felt sick. But they put a bunch of ownership, put a bunch of alcohol bottles in front of us. Oh, and one of them was a maple syrup whiskey or something like that. Okay. So I kept calling it flapjack juice. Flapjack because juice. I literally like the right side of my body was dead. and we had to pretend that we were drunk
Right.
as not to piss off that group.
Yeah, they're super anti.
Yeah, so that's all I remember of that one. Fear and Loathing is an incredibly acted film, a dark film. Nicolas Cage is a guy who basically is drinking himself to death. And he befriends a prostitute played by Elizabeth Shue. It's a very good movie, very stark movie. Cage's performance is incredible. That's why he won the Oscar. But not one that I revisit that often because it's depressing as fuck.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. But yeah, I still have to see it. I've never seen it.
Very good.
Hold on. Ironside is a good pick, but a drunk Nick Nolte would do me justice. Okay.
I love drunk Nick Nolte. I always think of the first Hulk movie, the one with Eric Bana, when there's this great like pop art version of when he's like, you know, like walking the earth, and he's like broad on the entire thing, and I was just like, this is great. This is like that fucking like like. Because that's the first actor who I was back when I used to have like really short hair and I was younger looking. There's a first Hulk trailer that was on Spider-Man, and it's Eric Bana, and he's like in the bathroom and he's doing this whole thing about like when it comes on, I like it, and it's him like in a bath towel like staring in the mirror. Everybody told me I looked like him back then.
Okay. And
then the movie Munich, he has longer hair. I had longer hair at the time. And apparently my ex, Christy, told me that I have the same O face as him.
Oh, yeah, you were saying.
And I was just like, I've never seen my O face before, so I don't know.
Right.
But I thought that was interesting, you know. Because he's a good-looking dude, too. Yeah. So I've never been compared to a good-looking guy before, God. You know. The other one that I got compared to was, they said I looked like Alexander Daig. Alexander Daig is one of the biggest busts in NHL history, but he dated Pamela Anderson at one point, and there's apparently one hockey card where I look like him.
Okay.
Daigle. Alexander Daig.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
Yeah, at one point apparently
I also misspelled Alexander.
That's alright. But apparently I looked like him. So he was the very first draft pick, one of the first draft picks of the Ottawa Senators. And in his rookie card, he's wearing a nurse's outfit. Oh. And people got all mad that he was in, like, drag, apparently.
What?
Yeah.
Alright, sure.
Yeah.
If you want to call it that.
Mm-hmm. But there's apparently a hockey card where I looked like him at that point. So.
No, the Sun, the vampire allegations, yeah. I want to see the person who DoorDashes Cinnabon for a single Cinnabon, because that will be interesting, and that person should be studied. To be fair, vampires can be seen in mirrors nowadays because older mirrors had a panel of silver behind the reflective glass. That's true. I did think about that. Back or front of what? Are you two dressing as a pantomime horse? No, the wobbly H.
Yeah.
With Tony in the middle. People DoorDash a single pack of condoms and Red Bull at Wawa. My boy, a single Cinnabon is nothing.
What's that? It's Go Puff is what that's called in Philly.
Oh, yeah,
Because when Amber had COVID... and I was still working at Narbeth, I go puffed her stuff.
I go puffed her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
And then I drove to her apartment outside. I didn't knock on the door or anything to make sure it got delivered.
Okay.
Because I was worried about her.
I think Go Puff initially was like just for like weed related snacks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were like, if you're high, we'll deliver you snacks. And then it became like more
a couple weeks ago, we went to Insomnia.
Yeah.
The cookie place. It's around the corner from my apartment.
Insomnia.
That's another one that's like late night like weed place things, you know.
Well, it's not weed. So yeah, it was initially for like, because it was really great around where I like grew up because there's one in Bryn Mawr. And they're open. They deliver until 3 a.m. So it was like if you want.
Joey or Charlie or one of them ordered it to the theater for us one night because it was like we'd do some kind of.
I want cookies.
I know. We'd do some kind of inventory or something like that, and we had to stay late. Mm-hmm. And I remember one of them ordered us like brownies and cookies and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. But so today's a big day for cinema. Peter Cushing, born May 26, 1913. Yep. Vincent Price, May 27, 1911. Yep. Christopher Lee, May 27, 1922.
Yep.
Shit.
And yesterday was Sybil Danning.
Yeah. Hold on.
And grant, all of those people are fucking legends. Christopher Lee, obviously, Lord of the Rings. Mm-hmm. Would be his most mainstream. Oh, I guess Star Wars. What would be bigger,
Yeah,
Star
sure.
Wars or Lord of the Rings?
It's Star Wars, unfortunately.
But Christopher Lee, like, is such a huge part of my life. And then you go Vincent Price, and it's like, it's hard to explain to younger people who Vincent Price was. I guess most people would probably know Edward Scissorhands and, or fucking Thriller.
Yeah.
He did that, you know, but do younger people know what Thriller is?
I think so.
Okay. But Christopher Lee, like, Vincent Price, one of those actors who just, like, because Roger Corman just passed away 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And you think about, like, that era of filmmaking, and you think about the Poe films, and that was my introduction to Corman and to Vincent Price, and because they used to be on late night television, and how, like, to a young film person before the age of the internet, how different these movies were. And it's like, okay, I've heard the name Edgar Allan Poe before, but you have, like, you know, The Haunting of Ligeia and the, you know, Mask of the Red Death and stuff like that, and I was so fascinated by them. And I think last week or whatever, I might have told part of my my Roger Corman story, but, like, I so distinctly remember the very first time that I ever saw Vincent Price. I so distinctly remember the first time, that being my introduction to Roger Corman as well, and for some reason that name sticking in my brain. It's like being a kid and not knowing what it was, but seeing Vampira and Tor Johnson in Plan 9 from Outer Space, where they're next to each other, and they're walking in the graveyard, and being like, I don't know what this is, but I know this is important.
Yeah.
You know? And, oh God, I'm getting emotional. Oh God. There's something about images that stick in our brains, and I wasn't even, like, a hardcore cult film person then, but it's impossible not to say that, like, we're destined to certain things, you know? Because I remember seeing that stuff and being like, this is important. You know, and leading me on this road of the shit that I'm in love with now. And I don't know where that comes from. Like, I just, like, I don't know, I guess some of us are just predetermined to fall in love with certain things. And I remember fucking Vincent Price in the red robes and shit like that, and being like, I don't know what this is, but this is different, and this is cool, and this speaks to my brain. And now I'm crying. I don't know. All right, on with the questions.
Yeah, on with the questions. Okay. Where did that go? I wonder, has Newt ever heard of Dr. Wolfula, another movie reviewer that dresses up in a costume based on Dr. Frankenstein, Wolfman, and Dracula?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of his channel. I discovered his channel through the Texas Chainsaw reviews, and I keep up. He's one of the few that I subscribe to as well, and that I follow. It's funny. Screaming Soup included. Screaming Soup has is an animated horror host show. And I've been a big fan of them for a long time. And they did an episode that had a crossover with Dr. Wolfula. Yeah. And in the video store where the video takes place, they had the Planet Frankenstein artwork. So I got to be, and I have I snapped a picture from that thing. So it was kind of cool that Dr. Wolfula is holding the VHS tape of my Planet Frankenstein thing. No, I love him. I love Goulash. I just watched the Velma season 2 review that they did. That dude, I really fucking like what he does.
Hell yeah. Mandy is still one of my favorite Nick Cage films, because besides Con Air and Leaving Las Vegas.
Mandy is incredible.
Okay.
Mandy is fucking amazing. I remember when they were doing the Predator review at the Wayne, back when rental reviews used to come and do stuff. Me explaining the concept of Mandy to James Rolfe, and him being like, "What the fuck? Like that sounds amazing." And I was like, "Yeah." And it was a Shudder movie, and I remember watching it on Shudder and just being completely moved by it.
Oh yeah.
The colors, the action of it, Nick Cage's performance, everybody's, but Charles Brake's performance. It's one of those modern cult classic films that like it scratches all of those itches of somebody like me. And again, Nick Cage is my favorite actor of all time. So
Hell yeah.
yeah, but Panto. I don't know the director's name. Cosmos Pantos. His dad directed Tombstone and Rambo 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fucking incredible. Fucking fantastic.
Sorry,
yeah.
I just elbowed the poster.
That's all right.
When is this new movie you're doing coming out? What's about?
So what's it about? So I have a possible investor, and we've kicked around a lot of ideas. First one was the Amityville Pool Toy Massacre idea, then Kung Fu Bikini Shark Planet. Then I had come up with this idea because Fred Olin Ray and I were talking about his bikini movies, like Bikini Drive-In and stuff like that. And then we started talking about Ouija movies, and I was thinking about writing Ouija Bikini Car Wash. And then ultimately what I wound up settling on was Ghouls, 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 because somebody beat me to the title Only Fangs. And the title, the concept is about Dr. Frankenstein's great-great-granddaughter is flat fucking broke. And she's going to lose the castle, and she wants to continue her family's experiments. So she creates an army of sexy versions of the monsters.
Hell yeah.
There's Frankenfine and Lana Chaney and Nefertiti, and they start a subscriber base website like OnlyFans basically, and it's to do sexy, spooky content to save the castle and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, there is a chubby little sheltered piece of shit whose dad is a member of the Van Helsing family who gives the son money to start a company. The son starts a media company which creates video games and toys and shit but really is just exploiting the legacy of someone else. And they see women making money on their own with their own autonomy, and they can't have that, so they try to stop it. And so they group a bunch of over the hill monster hunters and slobbish clout chasers, and they try to stop our sexy female characters. It's a little bit of Ed Wood's Orgy of the Dead. It's a little bit of Scooby-Doo or the Monkees when the monkeys are in the castle with Dracula and Frankenstein. It's a meta commentary on my time working for a YouTube company. But I wrote it in one night, 70 pages, and yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Hell yeah.
Ghouls, ghouls, ghouls.
Yep. Okay, new looks like some of the Hearthstone streamers, Kriparian specifically. There's another, but I can't place. Alright.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either. Kriparian?
It's not like one of those fucking lolcow guys, is it?
No, I can't imagine.
Okay. It's not like
I guess. I don't really see it.
Okay.
I don't think it's a bad comparison.
Alright, so it's not like Cyrex or like
no.
Fucking who's the other one? The White Bowser, any of those fucking people, you know?
Christopher Lee the Wicker Man is still one of my favorite movies of all time. He's so creepy.
The Wicker Man is, to me, The Wicker Man is the first punk rock horror movie.
Sorry, Tony, the most recent thing you said, I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
Oh, okay, just keep going.
Yeah.
My bad. We leave notes in those DoorDash bags saying pace yourself and take your time. Other condoms and Red Bull, oh my god. We all know Vincent Price here from his work on Hilarious House of Frightenstein.
In Canada, yes. That's fucking, and again, the script I just wrote literally references the Hilarious, like, that's one of those shows that I saw later in life. I'll never fucking forget this, man. I worked at the comic book store and we used to trade bootlegs, and somebody brought me a VHS tape of those episodes, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Where has this been all my life, you know? It had a little bit of like a Ghostbusters, but not Ghostbusters the movie. Ghostbusters the filmation thing. And I love that kind of live action cartoon vibe and that whole thing. And they were able to get Christopher Lee, or I'm sorry, Vincent Price to come out and do it is crazy.
Where did we go? Dr. Phibes is still awesome.
Dr. Phibes is great. The sequel is even. I like the sequel better. You know. No, Price is one of those fucking actors who, granted, people know who he is. People appreciate him. He was a working actor who found his niche in horror. But he's just one of those like that's a Mount Rushmore person. You know, like he never, even in like shit that like was below him, he never turned in a bad performance, and I appreciate that because most of the time he was too good for the content that he was actually in. But Vincent Price is one of the greatest horror actors of all time. You know, The Tingler, House on Haunted Hill, like, and again the Corman stuff. Like, no, yeah, you can't mourn. He's been dead for a long time, but you can't mourn somebody who's gonna live forever. You know, it's you know what I mean. Like you know,
it's the concept that like nobody's dead as long as we like remember them.
Yeah, it's well, I said it like before. It's there's a Navajo proverb that something lives as long as the last person who remembers it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Do you like Kill Count at all? I don't think I've ever watched them, but I've heard good. No, that's not true. I've watched them a couple of times.
I remember Justin Silverman used to be a big fan of them. I think he tried to weasel in to what they were doing and be friends with them and shit like that. But yeah.
I think I've seen a couple videos offhandedly, like if I'm looking up specific movies.
Yeah.
I've liked their content.
I distinctly remember the Rambo one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Screaming Soup, is that any better than Textbook Soup?
No, Screaming Soup is great. He's an animated series, and they've been very nice to me. Granted, they don't have to be, because they're friends with Movie Dumpster and
also, nobody has to be, but people like you.
I know, and they don't really know me that well, you know, but they're friends with Hack the Movies and Movie Dumpster and stuff like that. But they've always included me in shit, like when they tag people and stuff. They still tag me, which I appreciate, you know. No, Screaming Soup I like a lot. They did a great retrospective on the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes series.
Oh, okay.
Which I shared around to anybody. Anytime anybody on Twitter or Instagram references Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, I include that. It's a great documentary. I recommend you go look at it. I think they were nominated for a Rando Award this year.
Okay.
But I really like their shit, man. So if you get a chance, please go check out Screaming Soup and let them know that, you know, I sent you. Yeah.
Mendy's great. I think Pig is still Nick Cage's best movie to date.
Pig is great, and Pig was one that they marketed it as a John Wick movie, which hurt it because when people finally saw it, they're like, "There's nothing like that." It was raw and it was real, and it's another one of those reasons why I'm a huge why Nicolas Cage is my favorite actor. You could take a concept of a man who lost his pig, and it has pathos to it, and you know, yeah.
Luigi movies, what? Greetings, I'm your host, Dr. Wolfield. Okay. Keep it secret, keep it safe, Newt. Oh my god. If I gain 60 pounds, grow a ponytail, and buy an 80s Mustang while wearing a Rod Stewart robe, can I be your entertainment lawyer?
Yeah, why not?
Can you finish every sentence with hell yeah, that's required? What do you
Did I say hell yeah?
No. That's in response to the 60 pounds ponytail, 80s Mustang thing. What is that?
Hell yeah. I don't know.
No, that wasn't to you. That was
I know, but I'm just saying, like.
I'm currently about 15 minutes. Man, I missed tape trading. Yeah, that's fair.
Dude, I remember. Oh man, it started with Mystery Science Theater because they used to do keep the tapes going, people trading. But that's how I got into movie trailers too. Like when I ran the comic book store, was people would do tape trading.
Okay.
And it was they would have a tape and I would have a tape and they want my tape. It was like, you know.
Yeah. I'm familiar with the concept.
Okay. But yeah, I remember going to places and meeting up with people and doing tape trading or cons and going, you know, and VHS is a dead media. But I remember like making mixtapes basically of
Yeah.
VHS
Oh,
stuff.
you were telling me about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
weird.
I was saying you should teach me how to do it because I have a VCR.
Yeah, that's true. It's weird to think, well, because again, like earlier in this conversation, we were talking about stuff, and it reminded me of Christy, and I was just like, man, like it doesn't feel that long ago that things happened, but it was like 20 years ago, you know?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with like as media changes and stuff like that, and it's like, oh fuck, I remember at the same time when she and I were doing stuff, I was making tapes to put them in the store. Again, like Inframan and stuff like that. Like people would give me something and I would make copies of it and copies of it. And it's time is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
You know, I've looked at the last 3 years of my life, have felt like a holding pattern, where as everything bad happened, waiting for something good to happen, and it's just like you're burning time. It's like, oh, I was at Water Tower, and then I was here, and then I was here, and then you go like, well, not too long ago I was at the Wayne for this many, and this, and it's like,
aww,
yeah, it's like it's as you get older, the more it feels like the finite time that you're burning through is like important, but like you're going back to this stuff, and I was like, man, I don't know. I've been drinking a lot of vodka.
Yeah.
But
I forgot because I haven't also been drinking.
That's okay. Yeah, time flies, man.
It does. Oh my god, fucking we were doing that show, the School vs. School show yesterday. And for on one of our commentators referenced something from 82, something like that. And yeah, fucking Paul didn't get it, which is fair because he's a lot younger.
Yeah.
And From was like, oh, that's from the, like, I think it was 82, right? Because math. And he was like, oh yeah, well that's from the 80s. I guess I shouldn't expect that. And I was like, that wasn't that long ago though, because I was thinking in terms of like Star Trek, you know, because obviously like original series was 66, so I was like,
and then 87 was
TNG,
TNG,
right? Yeah.
And then beyond that, it was just the animated series and then the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then DS9 and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, fucking
Deep Space Nine was 90.
I think so. Because that and Voyager kind of overlapped as well.
Voyager, I think, was 96.
Yeah, but Deep Space Nine was slightly earlier, but they did overlap. I know that because when I was looking up, like, oh, what episode aired on the when you were born or whatever, and it was like,
well, that was like UPN's like big thing. Like, we have Star Trek.
Yep.
You know.
But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, well, because I was thinking in terms of media, I'm like, well, Star Trek was 66, so 80s isn't that long ago.
Yeah.
And then Paul was like, that was 42 years ago, and I was like,
yeah.
What?
Yep.
But yeah, Penelope super chatted us and said, Newt, don't ever stop on your dream.
Penelope who?
Roberta. She's been here a couple times.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Hello.
Newt is getting too real. Maybe take away the vodka.
No, I'm good. No, I'm tired and sentimental, man.
I know. It's okay.
We're coming up on June, which is going to be a very, very hard month for me because it's going to be 1 year since I lost Christy. It's also going to be 1 year
5 years since I lost Scream.
Yeah, and it's going to be 1 year since the last time I've seen Crystal and Justin, and you know, as good things start to happen, you are brought into the fact that like, you know, what's this, the CeeLo Green thing? It's like, I'm going on and I'm prepared to go on alone. And the last year especially has been extremely difficult and extremely sobering, but real. And as people come on and they want to be involved in things, and we've done cool shit. You know, we lost a bunch of followers on the YouTube channel, but we've also kept a very strong group of people who actually care and want to be here and like you and like me and are interested in wrestling and you know, I don't know, I fuck about wrestling, but like
you're just happy that I'm happy.
No, exactly. And I look at it too and I'm like, oh fuck, like last week Shark Exorcist 2 came out.
Hell yeah!
And in 2 weeks Bigfoot Exorcist comes out, and then in July 2 other movies that I wrote came out, and I have somebody who wants to invest money in my project who fucking super chatting. But it's like it's still one of those things where it's like I'm looking for a perfect world where I can fix the past and go forward with everybody, and that's not the way things go. And then the older I get, and this is something I talk about a lot in these videos and stuff like that, is the older I get, the more I'm confronted with the sobering reality of what is and what I can't change. And that is something that keeps me up at night, man, because I was like, I want everything to be perfect, and I want everybody to be happy, and I want the people who I want everybody who was there before to be involved in any success we have in the future and stuff like that. And that's just not the way things. It's not how life works.
Yeah.
And that sucks. And to not be able to fix things sucks. And it's just something that I've been living with a lot more for the last 3 years. And Christy's daughter and I are very close, and her dad and I are very close. And her daughter's going to be part of everything that we do going forward to be part of her memory. But like, I can't fix the fact that Crystal and Tony and Justin hate me.
I know.
And that affects me every day.
I know.
And I can't fix a lot of shit, and I don't like that. And I'm trying to learn to let go and be like, well, fuck you. You guys missed out on all this good stuff. But
I know that's obviously a lot easier said than done.
Exactly. And I'm always going to be chasing that, and I just want things to be okay, because I do in my heart believe I'm a better person and a different person than who I was when I worked at Screenwave. But they've left that experience, and those people have left a scar on me that affects everything that I do.
I know.
And it's very, very hard to trust people or to open up to people. And yeah.
I know. You're good. You're a genuine dude, man. Fuck them. God damn it! I'm so tired of this thing. Fucking there we go. Alright, I can loop back. I'm currently about 15 minutes away from where they filmed Hilarious House of Frightenstein. And cool. I'm at work guarding a haunted, abandoned, insane asylum. Hey, that's awesome.
Nice!
I've been considering going to, Penhurst, I think is the one nearby.
Okay.
I just still haven't. I showed my girlfriend Return of the Killer Tomatoes recently. She loved it. We reference Igor from it all the time.
Nice. Alright.
Dude, do you have anything you can announce project-wise, and have you gotten a chance to check your P.O. box?
I don't have a P.O. box.
Yeah, I think because you were saying you were considering getting one, maybe.
I need to get one.
Yeah.
So there's somebody I owed a comic book to in here too. It got returned because the postal service in the town I live in fucked it up. I need to turn that back. I just have not had time to go pick it up and to redeliver it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to get a P.O. box at some point.
Yeah, I feel that. I had one for a while, but they're expensive as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see Blackbeard's Ghost 1968 Disney movie? Thoughts on a lot of vodka?
Blackbeard's Ghost, yes, I have seen it. It's been on the Disney Channel a lot.
Yeah, it's a 1968 Disney movie, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember much of it, but I distinctly remember it being on, was that one? And, there was another one too. Disney at Halloween time used to do, like, their movies that were kind of spooky.
Okay.
And I remember that being one of them, and I remember it being, I remember taping it off a TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop. So
I'm gonna have one more.
Oh my god.
Fine. You're not my mom.
I'm not. You have work in the morning though.
I do.
You have to get up in like 7 hours. Not even. It's midnight.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. This is for your own good.
I'll own good you.
Yeah, will you? Okay. Last cassette tape I had, I believe, Typo Negative, Pantera, Deftones, Monster Voodoo Machine on it. That sounds so good. At least from what I remember. Then those damn CDR and LimeWire stuff came out.
I think the last tape I ever bought was the Gravediggers, which was a rap horror group.
I've mentioned I still have is the stream? Oh wait, no, okay, never mind. Someone's like fixed vertical. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I mentioned to you guys I have a couple cassette tapes floating around. I still have the one that my parents were listening to in the car when my dad drove my mom to the hospital to give birth to me.
I still have the Batman soundtrack.
Hell yeah.
On tape, yep.
But what was I gonna say? I remember because I'm looking at cars, right?
Yeah.
And my PT Cruiser, my first ever car, in order to like do the music, I had a cassette tape to aux cord.
Yeah, yep.
That was super fucking. That was wild.
I was in LA in 2019 at the in Malibu, which is super fucking expensive. In their CVS, they still had some of those taped to aux cords, and I remember Crystal being like, "Why would they have that?" And I was like, "Well, people here have a lot of money. They probably have classic cars, and that would be the only way to listen to things."
Yeah.
You know.
Gravediggers tape, I have it. Gravediggers N-word 6 feet deep.
Yep.
Okay. Which, interestingly, that phrase got, what's it called? That got filtered as well.
Oh, really?
Is it because you typed out N-word? But it doesn't say the N-word. Like, it says N and then space word. So I don't know.
Weird.
Or, because if it's deep, that would be too much. Love you, bro. Always happy to see new content from you. Keep it sleazy. From Penal Wrinkle. I just wanted to say
Hello, Penal Wrinkle.
What's up, Newton Metz and everyone YouTube land? Hope life finds you smiling. Love you, bro. Okay, I already said that. Watch you guys because you're just cool and the vibe's always great. Keep on trucking. Grings Newton Metz, what's up?
What up?
No Stogie on wheels.
Hey!
Alright.
I just realized I'm still wearing this belt.
Yes, you are. Disney in the House? Okay. Is that the movie you're talking about? Or is that the, like, program thing you were talking about?
No, this is way before that. This is the 80s.
Okay. I don't know, someone just said that.
Yeah.
If we want to talk about old school Disney, Watcher in the Woods is another great one.
Dude, Watcher in the Woods is great. I saw that in the theater. It didn't have an ending.
Oh.
So, Disney at that time was going with this, like, darker vibe. And they pulled the movie because the ending made no fucking sense.
Oh, okay.
And then they tried to add an ending to it. So I saw a version of the movie that didn't fucking have a completed ending.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's so cool, though.
Put this away.
Yeah, put that away.
Yeah.
You should do a film at one of the Pennsylvania ghost towns with a haunted house in Saylorsburg.
I wish.
I also have the Batman soundtrack on tape and also the Dick Tracy soundtrack. Nude is East Coast period. Is that a reference? I guess I don't know. Okay, sounds good. I can stretch now because I'd like that because he doesn't watch stuff back, he's not gonna see me do that. I'm usually like sitting on this pillow, but he's been sitting on his face. I can take it, huh? If he wants another pillow, there's one right there. But I wouldn't just take his pillow. But stretch. Big stretch, right? I love the shit I get up to when he's not. Let me know if anything interesting happens. I need to bounce time out. Okay. Big stretch. I don't want to. I keep like trying to scroll up on the chat, and oh, someone pinged me in the Discord. Hang on. And it keeps like switching to the next person's live. I guess I think that's horribly constructed, but. Reblog to give a non-binary person a warm cup of soup. Oh, thank you, Gerald. I wouldn't mind some soup. I can't remember the last time I had soup, actually. Yeah. Happy Memorial Day, Mets and Newt. Happy Memorial Day. Sorry, Mets, you didn't answer my question. Yes, I know. I don't think that that's very... I don't think that that's the vibe. But sorry, I'm lagging so bad. I'm so fucking tired. But which is annoying because today I slept like 9 fucking hours. But yeah, no, I'm just catching up, I guess. My brain's like, yeah. We'll get you some soup before training tomorrow. I guess I could have some soup. I really want some fucking insomnia cookies now. That was a good suggestion. I want to take a nap so bad, and then get to the gym perhaps. I've really been slacking on the gym the past couple weeks, but in my defense, I was going through it. So. But I like going. Like, anytime I'm kind of struggling to convince myself, but then I go, I'm like, this was absolutely the best idea ever. So, yeah. And I guess I have to drive regardless. Fair enough. Are you on some sort of diet? I'm on one. It's awesome and gnarly at the same time. Not currently. I think I mentioned this a few times. Right now, Darren's just trying to get me to, like, eat. Because historically, I really didn't. So in order to bulk up, I gotta eat something. He's gonna have me on a cut soon where I'm gonna mostly just be eating protein and, like, good carbs and vegetables, I guess. Which is kind of what I try to do anyway, but, like, you know, I'm gonna cut out some sugar probably. Which is gonna suck because I love sugar.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sort of on a diet, I guess. I'm trying to focus on, like, what's good for my body and for building muscle and for wrestling rather than, like, oh, let me try to lose weight or whatever. What did you just do?
You said what's good for your body, Ellen.
Oh, yeah. Hey, protein.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Exactly, see?
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to help you grow strong.
Yep. Sorry, I was waiting to watch you do the gesture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you're like, yeah, me. The Discord, is it Patreon exclusive? It is not.
No, fuck no.
I've got invites floating around somewhere.
I do the Patreon just because, you know, I'm broke.
Yeah.
But I try to share exclusive stuff over there. And,
we've also got an OnlyFans.
Which we haven't done anything with.
Yeah.
There's just a couple gay gentlemen who request pictures of my dick, and I was in such a bind last month that I was like, yeah, fuck it. So I just took it out of that chat that you and I were in with another young lady. And I was like, yeah, fuck it.
Wonder what she's up to.
Yeah, I keep asking her when she's gonna come hang out with us.
Hey, she's probably busy.
I know, right? Well, you know, she's busy, but, like, I want to have a threesome.
I know. All right, there you go. There's the Discord link. If y'all aren't already in there, join.
That'll be a Patreon exclusive.
Hell yeah. But yeah, no, I haven't been super active lately because I've been so fucking busy. Mm-hmm. So sorry, guys in the Discord, but I will be around at some point. But yeah, I'm only watching, especially with my schedule being the way it is, and, like, when we go into the gym and whatnot, I'm getting home at, like, 7 o'clock in the morning. But sorry, I thought that thing was, like, pulsing to my voice, but it's not. It's just doing it. Okay. But so I'm watching wrestling at, like, the weirdest hours, so I haven't really. Jesus. It's fine, Elvira. No, that was a reasonable thing to react to. Would you ever review The Machinist? Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I should rewatch that. Absolutely.
Very dark film.
It is. I don't remember a lot of it, but I want to rewatch it. It was good.
Christian Bale, Michael Ironside, came out right before Dark Knight. Yep. Lost all that weight. Yeah. Very dark film, very interesting film. I remember I saw it in the theater at the Ritz in Philly. You all right?
Yeah, my body's just, like, really tight for some reason.
Mine too.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, psych myself up to go to the gym after this. Mm-hmm. Because I'm just, like, I want to take a nap so bad.
Me too.
I might do that. I might take a nap and then go to the gym.
All right.
If your wife and kids don't mind me.
It's true. My wife and kids do get weirded out when you sleep in my bed.
For those who are missing the joke, he is not married.
Metz's friend thinks that I have a wife and kids.
Thought at one point. I've corrected him.
Okay. Who the fuck would marry me? Well, one person would marry me.
I was going to say.
Actually, 3 people have thought about marrying me.
Okay, yeah, I'll get back to I gotta like mark this as unread. How do I do that? More. Thanks. That's not helpful. Affection. Okay.
All
right. Take a nap and go to the gym. We'll have cookies after. Don't tell me that. Imagine working out at 1 a.m.
That's when most...
Oh, that's like before that's normally like early for me.
Yeah.
I normally, because I go after work. So.
That's like early afternoon for you.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I get off of work and then I go over to the gym. Mm-hmm. It's like right there. So I usually work out starting at like 2:33 in the morning at the earliest.
The Gaim. The
Gaim, yes.
Yeah.
Newt seems very marryable. Well, if you want him, Paul. No. So I'm not much of a horror fan unless it's really cheesy, but I did watch Hush. Thoughts? I don't think I saw that.
I saw Hush. It's funny. So Hush came out, and friends of mine had made a movie a year before that, which had almost the exact same concept. So, interesting.
Paul said, because he's here, he's the one who initially said that. I can't wait to discover a secret Russian family he's been hiding the entire time. What do you mean don't tell you that? You know I'll do it. That's why I'm saying don't tell me that.
We are not allowed on camera.
Oh my god. You should have a strong black woman lead in one of your movies.
I wish.
I was going to say, you've got Abby.
Yeah, but she lives in Michigan now.
Oh, does she?
And she has a kid, yeah.
Oh.
She and I were talking last night because I sent her the script to read it.
Yeah, because she was in Planet Frankenstein.
She can always figure out what part... Because my biggest problem is I still write for specific people. Mm-hmm. And none of those specific people are part of my life anymore. Crystal, Abby, and... Well, Abby's still part of my life.
Yeah.
But she doesn't live right now. And Mr. Lobo. And they're like, oh, I read it when it's obvious who you wrote this part for. So I was like, yeah, but she's the only one who, like, if it ever worked out, she would actually come back and do it. The other people just fucking hate me.
No, I know.
But yeah, so I wrote, I was in that mindset. And obviously, I wrote a part for you, I wrote a part for Fallon, I wrote a part for, Madeline and people like that.
I still can't believe you wrote something for me.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, she read it and she's like, I could tell this part would have been Mr. Lobo, this part would have been Crystal.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm still trying to break that from my brain of like, you're so used to writing for specific people and their cadences and stuff like that.
But that's okay, because then someone else is going to come along and
I think I know who's going to take the Crystal part. I think I know who's going to take the Mr. Lobo part. Okay. And I think it'll be great, and if they accept the role, obviously. Yeah. But that's part of it, is then getting that person into that space and then starting to write in their voice instead of Crystal's voice or Mr. Lobo's voice and stuff like that. Like Justin Daniels, I can still count on to come out and play his part and stuff like that.
I love Justin Daniels.
Yeah.
I go to the gym so infrequently. I call it the James. That's been me lately.
The Jimmy.
The Jimmy. That's how I've been the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
I need to get back to it, but sorry, I'm playing with Elvira right now. She's like following my foot.
Yeah. She's useless. She's a lump on the floor here.
Literally me. You know who else is in Michigan? That's true. Gerald does live in Michigan.
That's true.
Oh, Jojo also lives in Michigan because he said me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Damn, y'all are in Michigan. Okay.
Damn.
Ohio and Michigan are our fan base.
Yeah, right? Like, honestly,
yeah.
I can't believe how big a hit we were in
Ohio. Oh my god. Dude, people loved us there.
It's weird.
So other than someone having the same concept, did you like it? Oh, Hush, I assume.
Yeah, I found it interesting. It made a mark that I remembered it.
What are you talking
about? Yeah, it made a marker. I remembered it.
Paul said, has he ever considered making a movie script from a Mad Libs page?
It's kind of how my scripts work in general. It's like
it's just your organic Mad Libs
bikini and this island, this zombie,
Don't forget me in Chicago. Hell yeah, we haven't forgotten you.
I love Chicago.
Elvira, she's lame. She's
in my head.
Yeah.
She's alive.
Yeah.
Right, Elvira?
Elvira's still thinking about the beefcake ghost and Tasha eating those sandwiches. Have either of you been following the hilarity of Google's AI giving people... Oh my god. Sorry, I'll finish reading this, but yes. Giving people answers like how 5 cockroaches crawl in your penis annually, or how 1,000 tomatoes make a kilo tomato.
What?
Etc. Oh my god. Dude, Google has become so shitified, and it's doing the AI overview thing. And you can't turn it off. Like, you can tell it to turn it off, and it's like, but we'll still show you it.
Well,
and it's saying shit like,
because Facebook did that as well.
Yeah, but no, this isn't a visual overlay. So you know how when you Google stuff,
yeah,
it'll like give you like, it'll like sort of it historically is given like, oh, most people click on this answer.
Yeah,
a brief blurb.
Yeah.
It's doing that, but it's AI. So it's just random shit that's frequently inaccurate, and or just downright harmful. I saw one that was like, that straight up it told you to kill yourself. Like, it's bad, dude.
We're getting to like maximum overdrive. Feed me a stray cat.
Yeah, pretty much. But oh my god, do I have any of these saved? Because they're so wild.
Oh, that's insane.
Skynet. Hold on.
Why'd you let me drink so much vodka?
I explicitly took it away from you.
I don't think you did.
Oh my god, we can go back and watch. Hold on. Oh yeah, that was when Missy stole my phone. BDS 10 result test. Oh yeah, fucking. Oh, people got fired from WWE. Hold on. I'm just scrolling through my pictures real quick because I know I have something saved.
Okay.
There I am at the gym. What is it? Oh my god. But yeah, it's so bad. Like, people are Googling shit and it's just making stuff up. And it's just
because
inaccurate.
The robots realize that we are a shit organism that could be eradicated.
Maybe I didn't save any pictures of it, but it's bad. I'm not like following it, or I know where to go look for it now. But like I'm seeing things like pop up. I think mostly on my Tumblr, and it's just like, oh my god, this is just inaccurate. I think one of it was like someone Googled like queer characters in Star Trek maybe, and it was like, or no, in Pokemon. It was like, there are no LGBTQ people in Pokemon, and then it was like, but there are, and then it was just made up shit. Like, they made like, it was clearly someone's like headcanon for something.
Yeah.
It was like, it was like Bulbasaur was like lesbian or something, and it's like, no, you've contradicted incorrect information with even more incorrect information. Like, what is happening right now? I do
that every day.
ChatGPT would never, Paul. I'll have you know that that's ChatGPT's entire thing. That's the whole like thing with AI. It steals everybody's input, and then it gives whatever the fuck it wants.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you understand. This is why I hate it so much. It's like garbage, and what is half decent about it is stolen from other people. But yeah, no, it's the 5 cockroaches crawling your penis annually. Jesus. I want to see a black woman slasher movie. That'd be sick.
That'd be cool.
Ma from 2019 is your movie then. Okay. Pretty close at least. It also said you can ask Goku to sense a you can ask Goku to sense a chicken's power level, know if it's cooked to a proper internal temperature. Oh yeah, or how Star Wars' first LGBT characters were named Dr. Butto. Yeah. It's pulling a lot of the info from Reddit. That's part of the issue. Yeah, but it's not pulling from like factual things. It's just like, it's looking for key terms. So it's like, oh, gay character, and then it goes to like the Star Wars like
gay
like
ass Star Wars.
Right. But then it'll go to like, some Star Wars queer circle jerk subreddit and pull that, and people in that subreddit know they're joking. But like, when Google presents it as the first
but the
correct
robots
answer,
don't know, yeah,
and then people are like, oh, this is obvious. Yeah, it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Maximum Overdrive, the only film where AC/DC is briefly in it and get killed. A kid is flattened by a steamroller, and Stephen King gets called an asshole by an ATM.
I love that movie.
Oh, you've got some screenshots? Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, he disowned it, but because he was so fucked up on cocaine. Well, the making of
oh,
it.
yeah, we were talking about that last time.
I love Maximum Overdrive.
Oh my god. Alright, at Mets. Yeah, there it is. I'm feeling depressed. There are many things you can try to deal with your depression. One Reddit user suggests jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. Like, it's like, can we maybe not do that?
The robots win.
Yeah. Here we go.
They'll never get
We're getting some more. What does an astronaut do? AI overview. Astronauts fuck, smoke, game, repeat. Need I say more? Yeah, go work your desk job in the rat race, you fucking loser. LMAO. They also experiment with the spacecraft to develop new concepts in design, engineering, and navigation. It's like, what is happening here? Yeah, look at that. Like, look at
Fuck, smoking game. I wish.
I know, right? It's fuck, smoke, game, repeat. Is sarcasm gonna be how we stop AI? I fucking guess, although apparently it's just taking it at face value.
They got it, yeah.
The best Stephen King movies are great because they deviate from the source material, like The Shining, Christine, Running Man, etc.
So he hates The Shining. He didn't like the casting of Schwarzenegger. The Running Man takes just the bare
Like, you mentioned
minimum.
The Shining for the second, and I was like, I don't remember Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Shining.
No, The Running Man.
Yeah.
Shining,
Med showing off the tank got his good
Yeah.
I forget you guys are normally higher up. You can't see all that.
Yeah, The Shining, Kubrick and King did not see eye to eye. But when it comes to non-horror stuff, The Green Mile, Dolores Claiborne, and obviously Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank, I believe, is the greatest American film ever made. I would put it above Citizen Kane, what people think is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
But there is not a single frame of film that I would change in that movie. I think it's
Shawshank is fucking amazing.
It's not my favorite movie of all time, but it is a perfect movie.
Yeah. Good thing Horn Dog isn't here. Oh yeah, because I had my taint exposed.
Oh yeah.
As it were. But I like I said, I'm not used to you guys being that high up. I think that's why you also saw my tattoo.
We're gonna figure out my phone next time.
Yeah, we will. But or I'm used to you guys being higher up. I'm not sure if what I just said, but that's why you guys saw my tattoo for the first time, and now you can see my thighs. That's probably a good idea. Or do you mean literally, like you finished it? No, you didn't. Okay, good.
I finished my class.
Yes, you did. Should we stop soon?
We'll stop soon.
We'll stop soon.
I'm pretty drunk.
It is currently 12:21 a.m. Yeah. Oh my god. Those thighs, damn. Thank you. I'm more distracted by your thighs because damn, thank you. Oh, you guys appreciate my thighs. Thank you so much. I'm a big fan of my thighs, and they've only been getting more impressive because I'm working out. So. I can do some crushing with them. I don't think I can crush a watermelon yet, but we're working on it. I was just gonna say that. I was like, I'm gonna bring a watermelon and be like, go ahead. Okay, I'll try. I'll give it a go. We'll see, right? I don't know. Probably not.
Fucking loser.
I could probably crush like a cantaloupe or something, like something smaller. You know what I mean?
Sounds impressive.
Maybe heads. Call it The Shining. Wait, call it The Shinning. Do you want to get sued? Oh yeah, that's.
Simpsons.
At least AI can write good music now. I recently heard an AI country song called The Eclipse Blinded Me and I Can't See Titties Anymore.
That's incredible.
I think King's mostly bugged because Kubrick would bug King when he was hungover.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you guys for the compliments on my thighs. I appreciate it. 12 Angry Men is better than Shawshank. Neil said, but what about the greatest American film ever, Debbie Does Dallas?
It's very true.
Mm-hmm. You'll stop now or you won't stop. We've been over
this. There's a great, I think I showed it to you. There's a YouTuber who did a video of, like, people he likes. Mm-hmm. And he featured us.
Oh, yeah.
He's called Barefoot and Independent. And he does this cool thing where he takes X-rated movies and he deletes everything that makes them X-rated.
Yeah.
And just makes them G or PG.
Mm-hmm.
And I love his fucking videos.
Hell yeah.
And, yeah.
She's stuck in my sock.
Retract your claws, you fucking idiot. You've been a cat for 7 years.
She's stuck.
What a fucking idiot.
Oh my god, I stuck my foot out at Elvira. Oh.
Come on.
I stuck my foot out at Elvira and she, like, grabbed at my sock, but now her claws are stuck in it.
She's so bad at
and she can't figure out how to, oh no. Oh, my foot.
Can you please retract your claws?
No, it's fine. She can keep it. Yeah, she's like in it.
You're a constant embarrassment.
You can see it. You can see your
I know.
claws. No, it's fine. I wonder. No. It's fine.
I'm gonna do it.
No, it's okay. I don't mind. See, you're just making her pull it harder.
There you go.
I don't care. It's fine.
I do though.
Okay. Toe.
Hurting my daughter.
I'm not hurting her. What? That didn't hurt.
Ooh.
If it hurt, she would have reacted.
She did.
No, she didn't. She was just like...
Show me on the doll where she touched you.
You know I don't like that joke. Also, no, Gerald, it's called winding down, okay? It's the same as how I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go to bed soon, and then we keep talking for a little bit, and then I watch some videos, and then eventually go to bed. We are starting to say, hey, we'll stop soon so that we can start winding down to turn it off.
Yeah.
It's not like...
How long have you been streaming?
It doesn't tell me on here. We've been streaming for 3 hours, 13 minutes.
Oh, boy.
Has it not felt like 3 hours and 13 minutes?
No, not really.
Okay.
So I'm enjoying your company.
Those babies look like they'll save lives. Oh, thank you.
Or
I'm looking to end them. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm looking to end them. Actually, there we go.
It says so you save someone like, oh my god, like from a mudslide, they're like, thank you, and then you're like, bah!
I wish the Burger King would do the Sneak King stuff again, but sneak in the background of the stream. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Michael wanted to do that at one point. Just be in the background being all cryptid. Elvira is in it to win it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Momo. The best movie ever made is Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Good movie. Great movie, actually.
You should get porn stars in your movies. Good following and amazing women.
I literally told that to the producer. I was like, well, if we want to do something like this and we want to have a following, why don't we just cast porn stars? Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's in the budget. But
no, that's fair.
There's a couple porn stars that I wrote with them in mind. You know?
Okay. Yeah. This is the Midwestern goodbye but first stream. Like I said, we wind down to it. We're like, hey, we'll head out soon.
Yeah.
But we're still vibing. We're catching up on the chat. All that.
A little bit.
Oh, new Knives Out movie announced. I'm excited.
Yes,
oh yeah, I see that.
I saw that. Yep.
Someone was like, they need to make this like Fast and Furious and just make 1 million of these. And I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't.
Both. So I didn't get to enjoy the first one because of your brother's friend.
Which one?
Logan.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Alright.
They were wandering around the theater when I was like,
I
what
forgot.
the fuck, dude?
Also, I just realized I did not. Wait, yes, I did. I did brush my hair when I got here, right? I think I did. Well, it's not it again, so too bad. I'm out of it today. It's
That's
fine.
alright.
Speaking of movies, did you get to see Furiosa yet? No,
not yet.
No, we touched on that earlier.
Lana asked me to come see it on Thursday, so I might go on my only day off.
Alright.
So we'll see.
What time on Thursday?
Don't know yet.
Because I might be able to join you guys.
Alright. I think we're going to KOP.
Okay. So I'm willing to drop me off in Jersey. No, I'm just kidding.
I actually had an interview at the theater near your work.
Oh, yeah.
To be their manager.
How'd that go?
I think it went well, but I haven't heard back from them.
Okay.
But I think I also knew a little bit too much.
Oh, okay.
So I was asking questions like, do you use VZ or Vista? You know, do you use Barco, Christie, like that? And the woman who was interviewing me was like, what? Like,
yeah.
I was like, dude, I did this for 25 years, you know?
Which, if anything, should theoretically mean they want you more, but then, you know, someone might feel threatened.
That's
I don't know.
kind of the vibe.
Yeah.
I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they should.
Because I went there and saw Planet of the Apes the one night,
Yeah.
and I was like, "There's nobody here.
Mm-hmm.
There's people not in their position and stuff like that." I was like, I would totally run that differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should probably go to the gym as well. Today's upper body, if I remember correctly.
All right.
Is it?
It's Tuesday. What time is it right now?
It's 12:28 a.m.
It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. I think it's actually. It is upper body, yeah. Because my sciatic has been acting up. Darren's got me on 3 days upper, 2 days lower instead of the other way around. Mm-hmm. So my lower body days are, I guess, Tuesday and Thursday. Because then Friday, Sunday, and Monday, this is Monday, are upper body. No, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday? Is today one of my off days? I'm never really sure. We've kind of been just figuring it out, because I know that Saturday is always one of our off days, or like, you know, the rest day.
Yeah.
Because Saturday at work fucking sucks. So Saturday's consistently been a rest day, and then we try to like figure out other ones, so Maybe I'll go tonight. I don't know. Because I like to go often after training.
Okay.
And then that's before Joseph gets out of work, theoretically, so. Good stuff.
Makes sense to me.
What is on... Well, at this point it's Tuesday. Yes, it is Tuesday, but it is my Monday. When your movie comes out, do we have a premiere in the Philly area? Probably.
I think that we're going to do a Philly premiere of Strange Toys and Cold of Blood. Mm-hmm. I'm reaching out to a couple of different locations about getting a space. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bet your shoulders look buff as fuck. Thanks. I've been specifically... yeah, beefcake. Gerald keeps saying that. I've been specifically working out my shoulders, my upper back, and like my biceps, obviously. And my triceps, because my triceps sucked before.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Mm-hmm.
Knees and toes.
Hey, dude, do you remember doing Macarena? Basically. Got that slightly in the wrong order, but I'll take it. You remember all the moves. Hey, look, that's better than I could have done before Tony showed us. Favorite Ralph Bakshi film?
Ralph Bakshi.
Bakshi, thank you.
Animator,
okay.
Well known from the 70s.
Okay.
Fired from Disney, started his own thing. Great director, great filmmaker, coonskin and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bakshi, good stuff. Alright.
Mm-hmm. I didn't drink water before coming here.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, but then also now the pizza has made my mouth oily. So like when I consume what you know what I'm trying to say. Grease is the word I'm looking for. So now when I'm trying to consume water, it's like not actually making me feel any more hydrated.
Grease is the word.
It's
the word. And at the end, you can take off in a car and wait there, right?
Yep. And also, yes, you should be drinking water as well.
Yeah.
Favorite Bakshi. Now I'm afraid to mispronounce it. Bakshi.
Mm-hmm.
For me, has to be American pop. Speaking of pizza, did you take your iron? I did not. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Grease is the word. Have you heard? Troll 2 is actually good.
I like Troll 2. Troll 1, Harry Potter.
Okay. Is he in that? Okay.
Well, Troll 1 came out in 1986,
and
there's a character named Harry Potter Jr. in Harry Potter. And then he's a magician, and there's like another world of fairy tale creatures. And then
it was
what's
totally
name?
not
J.K. Rowling's like,
yeah.
I've never heard of that movie. It's like,
sure you haven't.
Listen, turf.
Right? Okay, yeah, Cotton Eye Joe should be America's new anthem. My God.
Well, because where did you come from and where did you go?
Yeah.
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Sharpan Joe. I showed you that, right?
Yeah. I have a t-shirt.
Oh, yeah!
Yep.
Forgot about that. Joe. Also, now I'm taking my Iron Joe.
Which was given to me by Joe at Movie Dumpster, actually.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Success. I'm sorry, now I'm not only just flashing my nipple, but putting my cock out on stream.
Where's the nipple?
Well, not right now, but like I have previously.
I was like, yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, anyone who stuck around at the end of last stream? Oh my God. Who stuck around? Who saw that?
Gerald definitely did.
Gerald definitely did.
He sent a picture.
And then I think Neil was there too. Who else stuck around at the end of last stream? Because y'all saw some shit.
Yeah, right.
I was there. Okay. All right. I thought America's new anthem was Higher by Creed. Oh my God. 28 days later, sure. Yep. Good boy. Thank you.
That was last week. Yep.
But yeah, whoever was here at the end of last stream, you got a little bit of a show.
And then I put it on the Patreon and on the OnlyFans, and nobody cared.
None of you want to see my tits. It's fine.
It's disgusting. It's utterly disgusting that nobody wants to see your tits.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. I've seen them a million times, and I'm like, every time,
you're like, hell yeah. They looked really good right then, too.
Yeah.
Raise his hand. I've seen such sights. True. Curse my luck of this being my first stream. That's true. Oh my god. No, that was cause
I'm already drunk and you miss titties.
Yep, that's true. No, for those who were not there, at the end of last stream, when I was saying goodbye to everyone, I like pretended to flash, and I went nah, and then I waited until it was like disconnecting, and then I flashed.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd waited long enough,
But apparently not.
Now I did wait long enough. It's not on the VOD. If you go back and watch like the end of the VOD that's up on the channel, it's not there. It cuts right before I do that.
Yep.
You see me pretending like I'm nah, and then it cuts.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were here during, it kept showing it, and it showed the full flash.
More reason to join us.
Yep. Exactly. Oh, my battery is needs.
That's alright. We're gonna shut down soon.
Okay, 12:35. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, so if you can't even go back and try to like
It's gone.
watch it because it's gone.
Well, you can watch the video I put up on the OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, guys, we're gonna shut this loose.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
We'll be
Nice
with you
talking to
next
y'all.
week.
Peace out.
And
I'll do it again. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah. Alright, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Let me shut this down.
Oh, so you gotta.
Yep.
You gotta press the X.
I'll put the X. Oh god.
Yep. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Alright.
There you go.